The king in the north! The king in the north!
Yo, as always, like, share, subscribe. Now let's just get into it. So this is the call-in show. And it's been a crazy week for Michigan football, at least. I'm not going to dive into that anymore if I don't have to. I know this is the call-in show, so if people want to talk about it, they can talk about it. It is what it is. But Michigan's trying to find at least for Michigan, trying to find who the new head coach is going to be. And like I said before, I know Buckeye fans, nobody wants to go there. It's been 3 days. Nobody's going to take the job. It's been 3 days. I can't believe it. You fired your coach, and 3 days later, you don't have a new one? Oh, my God. Michigan's in shambles. Okay. Penn State went like half the season without a new coach being hired. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how it goes. Of course, you'd like to see it resolved quickly, but things like this, that's just not how it's done, especially with the playoffs getting ready to start this weekend. That's just not how it goes. So right now it's just a wait and see. Right now we have to wait and see. There's no cope. It's just I live in reality. It's fun to troll. I'm one of the biggest trolls there is, but acting like Michigan was supposed to have a coach hired already in 3 days, that's just not even realistic. Like, come on. Penn State, what it took Penn State half the year? Like, come on. Took LSU how long? But I'm coping. All right. But besides that, we got our Heisman winner. Fernando Mendoza wins the Heisman yesterday. And honestly, he deserved it. This was kind of a down year, I guess you would say, for Heismans. There was nobody that was just killing it on the field with great stats. Normally that's how it goes, hand in hand. You got a guy on a really good team with really good stats, and he's balling, and this year it just wasn't that. Mendoza had pretty good stats, but I guess that was just this year. Nobody just had ridiculous stats, so it is what it is. But what else? The one thing I am tired of, and then I'm going to say this and I'm going to move on. Or not tired of, it's just weird. It's not that I'm tired of it. It's just weird behavior. Is the channels that are dedicated, the channels and the people from rival fans that are dedicated to Michigan. I don't care what it is. Michigan. You got Justin Spiro who's still talking about some Blake Corum LLC. He's some weird folks. I don't know what y'all think. I don't know what people think. Like everybody else can think about what they want. But like Spiro, he's still talking about Blake Corum's LLC. Should I drop the Blake Corum LLC? Bro, are you still on this? Michigan State, you're a Michigan State guy, but all you talk about is Michigan non-stop. Non-stop. If you're not praising Ohio State, it's all about Michigan. That's all you think about. You know what I'm saying? It's weird. I'm going to call out weird behavior because in this society with social media and all this stuff going on, we don't let the weird people just kind of run amok. We don't let them run amok. And it's normal to be weird now. He's there's nothing weird about him doing this. I saw James Yoder yesterday. Well, I saw it this morning. Sharon was released. I wonder who picked him up from jail. Was it his lawyer? I wonder, did he go to his wife and kids? I wonder what he's doing right now. Why the hell you worried about another man that don't work for Michigan anymore? Why the hell you worried about what he doing? This is some weird stuff, bro. These are weird people. And for some reason, people think it's normal. This is supposed to be normal. I don't care what Ohio State is going through. I'm going to talk about it just because people want my opinion. And then I'm going to move on. But these people live in this miserable space. This is weird stuff. I'm wondering what another man that just got out of jail is doing. Why? Why are you worried about him? This is weird stuff. If it's normal to you, then you might got a problem too. Because this is weird things that are going on in this social media era. It's just normal. It ain't normal to me, though. It ain't normal to me. I'm going to call it out because it's nonsense. You know, people worried about these weird things and just so focused on somebody else. You know, we got Ohio State. They just won the Natty and they got channels dedicated to Michigan. They got, your Buckeye Scoop. They'll probably run talking about Sharon Moore for the rest of the year if possible. Hey, it might go longer. That's all they worry about. Things like that. But it's just weird behavior to me. People can do what they want. That don't mean I can't call it weird. So that's what I got for that. Oklahoma, Alabama this Friday. And hey, the conversation goes where it goes. I'm going to drop the link and then, hey, wherever the conversation it goes, it goes. Hey, it's your world. Also, $50 for the second hour. I'm not going to count this time I'm yapping. And what do you call it? Try to pay attention. If you come up, try to pay attention. If somebody is cooking, let them cook. Don't just, this is a barbershop kind of setting. So, we're going to talk over each other some. We're going to talk over each other somewhat. That's going to happen. Ron Piles, don't make me block you, bro. I'm not even in, I ain't even in the mood for it. But try not to talk over each other. Because this is still a show. This is still a show, so pay attention when somebody's talking, and when they're cooking, let them cook. I know it's gonna happen. Where we're gonna talk over each other, but try not to. And I need to read these super chats from yesterday's big college football show. I forgot to read these super chats, so let me read them, and then I'm gonna drop the link. Well, I'll drop the link now, and then I'm gonna read them. Let's get it. But yeah, people think nothing's weird now. Nothing is weird anymore. Everything's fine. There's nothing that's weird to people anymore. As long as it's somebody that you don't like or something, it's fine. Nothing is weird. And that's scary to me. To me, I'm an 80s baby. I saw the world before it changed and it went to online. So let's see. We got Hockey Kid 4100. He said, respect for keeping it real, Maniac. Shout out to Maniac. Tim L. Appreciate the $5. He says, Clark Lee is winning at Vanderbilt. Take him now. Go blue. I took a picture of these, so some of them are hard to see. Caden the Diesel Freak, appreciate you. He said, Michigan is screwed and I'm partying. Go Bucknuts. Let me see. I had a couple more. Yellow Black, appreciate the $5. When you peanut too much, your post-peanut clarity becomes clouded. You got to save some for later. This is weird. This is weird stuff, but okay. Seth Scott, if they hire Brian Kelly, everyone at Michigan needs to be fired, even the janitors and the male people. Appreciate that. The Beezer, I'm not sure what that says. Appreciate the $5. Mentor is the guy. Dude is Voldemort to OSU fans. He said he Voldemort to y'all. I think that might be it. No, he said Mentor is the guy. Dude is a Voldemort to OSU fans. His show cause is up on Monday. And word is gone. Once the firm's investigation concludes, heads up. Also, Blue Wolverine with the $5. He says, how will the announcement of internal investigations of these athletic departments as a whole affect the coaching search? I'm not sure, my brother. I'm not sure. But let me drop this link in here, see if anybody wants to come up. If not, I'm probably just going to yap for some more. And Didi said, Johnny, get to Ann Arbor. Just watch for the snow bunnies. Oh, no, my brother. I ain't worried about it. We got Doc. What up, bro? Let me bring you up.
What's up, man?
What's going on?
So I just had a few questions. I ain't gonna be here long. What's up, everybody? Just your opinion on the internal investigation. Well, not internal, the independent investigation, because to me, that signals that we probably shouldn't expect a coach for at least a week or two. And I could be wrong. But it also signals to me that Ward is probably going to be out of there, man. And I'm not the biggest fan of Ward. I know some people like him, but that's what it signals to me. So what are your thoughts on that? And in the event that they don't get DeBoer, because I'm iffy on DeBoer. I'm iffy on DeBoer. Like who realistically, like not Mentor, not DeBoer, doesn't even sound like Dillingham at this point. But who would you like as the head coach? Like the one guy, if it came down to it, like I'm cool with this, even though it wasn't my first, second, or third choice. I'm cool with this guy because I think he can at least keep the trajectory of where Michigan was under Harbaugh going.
It would probably be Dillingham. I like what I see out of Dillingham. I do. Like when I watched them back in when they played Texas last year, they reminded me of a Harbaugh team. Like that's how they played and that's how they looked, like a Harbaugh coach team. So that's the one that really wasn't on my radar. He's starting to grow where I kind of want him to be the coach now. But I also want Mentor. I didn't want Sharon. I wanted Jesse Mentor to be the coach. And then they just hired Sharon. But I always wanted Mentor to be the head coach.
Okay, now what about the investigation? Do you think that Ward survives this? I personally don't, bro.
I don't think he does. I mean, people knock him, but he's done a great job with these other programs besides the football program. Like he's getting championships in a lot of different sports or helping, to get that. But with all the things that have went on with football and Matt Weiss and then Harbaugh and Connor and now Sharon, it's gonna be hard for him to keep his job, bro. It's gonna be hard.
I agree. I mean, Dillingham, I saw his press conference. He looked emotional. It looked like he was saying goodbye without saying goodbye. And I don't know what to read into that, but I saw the press conference. I'm not sure if he was fake crying or what, but he nobody can write the check like Michigan can. So at the end of the day, it's about money. Sometimes you just, shouldn't go chasing waterfalls. As the TLC song say, sometimes it's best to stay where you're at, like stick to the rivers and lakes you're used to. But Michigan, that's different, man. That's a different animal. Like you've reached your apex at Arizona State. And I'm sorry, they're not going to be any better than they were in 2024. So why not just get out before they maybe fire you? I mean, I hate to say it that way, but they're not gonna get any better. It's just realistically. Are there some things about Dillingham that I like? Absolutely. Are there some things that I don't like? Absolutely. But beggars can't be choosers. And one, and Michigan just they have to get a guy who wants to be in college. Forget that NFL stuff. I want a guy who wants to be in one place and wants to be in college, not a guy who's going to want to be here 3 or 4 years and that's it. Because you don't want to keep going through this every 4 or 5 years. You get what I'm saying? So if that's him, I'm all for it. The board thing, I'm down here in Alabama, man. Like, I know some boosters. They don't really rock with it. He is kind of soft. The offense is cool, but that was like old boy Texas Tech years ago. I put the guy that passed away. I mean, his offenses were great, but the defense just sucked. Like, and Bama got too many good players to be that bad on defense. So I don't want that culture here at Michigan. Yeah, at this point, it's a culture thing, and Michigan's done a lot to get away from that. That when JJ and them came in, they built the culture differently. Michigan needs guys who are going to continue that culture. I mean, as far as players, like winning and beating Ohio, not like you can like DeVore doesn't have a problem beating Georgia in the regular season, but he also has an issue not getting to the SEC championship and winning. So I don't want a guy who's content with 9-3, 10-2. We might as well have kept, covers more. But I'm gonna mute myself and let everybody talk. What's up, fellas?
Got you. Appreciate it, bro.
So this is my opinion as like an outside. I mean, I'm an Ohio State fan, and I see a lot of people saying that they don't want Jed Fish. I think he's a good coach.
Oh yeah, we got to cross him off the list now. Ohio State fans wants Jed Fish.
No, I'm being genuine. I think he's a good coach, and I was listening to Jake Butt's podcast with Devin Gardner a few days ago. He was saying that Washington has like a bottom 3 NIL or, booster or whatever. They have the bottom 3 resources in the entire Big Ten. And he's still having like pretty good success. I mean, yeah, they went 8-4 this year, but
Washington, I liked Jed Fish. Honestly, he had our best offense in the Harbaugh era was probably under him as far as passing game. It probably was, his play design, the way he scripted plays and everything. It was all pretty good, but I'm not sure what his ceiling is as a coach. You know what I'm saying? And defensively, I guess he's had some decent defenses in Washington. I don't know. It's just something. He's missing something for me. He's missing something. Something throws me off.
He don't get the juice.
Yeah. I guess you could say that as him as the head coach. I wouldn't mind him, but he's lower down my list. He's probably after Dillingham, DeBoer, Mentor, and then probably Jed Fish on my list.
Hey man, here's my rule of thumb, bro. Whoever Buckeye fans are advocating for, cross them off the list, bro. Automatic cross off the list.
Facts, man.
Now we agree on that. We agree on that, Ben. Like for real.
Ben, you wanted who was that you kept saying the other day?
I don't know, man. I was saying a bunch.
You be drunk or something, don't you? You just be
nah, man. But hey, man, I'm trying. Who's
How about Ty Monkey?
Who was it? I don't know, man. I've been going down like a laundry list of dudes, man, to be the next head coach. I don't even know who it would have been, but how you guys feel about like Clark Lee?
No, man. Nah,
Bro, I actually,
nah.
first of all, let me say this. I was listening to the show yesterday, Johnny. Dillingham to me is a better hire than DeBoer, bro. That's just me
That's what I'm
personally.
saying.
DeBoer did great at Washington. Don't get me wrong, but Alabama to me has been a huge disappointment for me personally. The team looks soft in a lot of these games. They got bad losses. I mean, I don't know. It just don't look right to me. Meanwhile, Dillingham, I watched Dillingham, bro. He got that juice I'm talking about, bro. He got that it factor to me.
I see it too. Now, Clark Lee has done something, and he's doing something that's impressive, what he's doing in the SEC at Vanderbilt. So I like what he does too. His teams are physical. They have a physical nature to them, which I always like that.
Which, by the way, I feel you. Which, by the way, bro, I watch people. You got people saying those Dillingham interviews. Oh no, he's definitely not leaving. Nah, I got the opposite impression. I got the impression Michigan offers him. He out of there. That's what I got.
Like
that's how I felt.
He was crying like he was about to leave.
That's what I'm saying. He didn't once deny nothing. He kept saying, "Well, it's one of the most prestigious schools. It's a great job for somebody." That's not you saying, "Hey, I ain't leaving."
Yeah, and look at the transfer portal. A few of them guys, I mean, recently, a lot of them, well, I ain't gonna say a lot, but a few Sun Devils just hit the portal out of nowhere. I'm like, nah, we don't want you in Michigan, but I hope you land on your feet somewhere. We want you to get well now. Stay in the Pac-12 or Big 12, whatever conference it is.
Somebody said
He sounds torn though. He sounds torn man, like I don't know how much he's getting paid at Arizona State, but it pales in comparison to what he making Michigan. Like it's not even
He
close.
sound torn like Latoya Luckett.
Look at you.
It's the fact that that's his alma mater, but it's not Michigan. Regardless of what the Buckeyes and Spartans say, Michigan is prestigious. Unlike most of y'all schools, Michigan actually has top-notch academics. Sorry, these are facts now. You know what I'm saying? So these things do matter. The prestige level is up there. So he's at his alma mater, but if Michigan calls, this is something I really got to think about. And even if he stays at Arizona State, he might still regret this. Yeah, he could come to Michigan and he still might regret it. Like, man, I left my alma mater. These aren't easy choices for these guys.
Let me ask you this though, Johnny, because what was Arizona State record until like 5-7? I know they lost their quarterback. What were they 6-6 or 5-7?
I think they were 6-6. I can work.
Okay, so it's like Clark Lee. When Pavia leaves, even though they got the number one player in the country coming in, I don't know how they did that. Like, what do you expect out of Vanderbilt next year? What do you expect out of
You talking about Arizona State was 8-4.
Yeah, what do you expect out of them without Levitt? Or like they're not recruiting. Like, what do you expect out of that program? And no, this is no knock to Arizona State, but they're not gonna ever replicate 2024. Well, let me not say ever. I don't see it happening for at least 3 or 4 years unless they hit the portal and get some of the best players. Excuse me. So you can come to Michigan. You don't need the portal for that. You got the infrastructure here. You have everything you need here. All they need is a coach that can teach them. And guys are like, Arizona State, you might go 75 next year. You go 75 in Michigan, that's a problem. But it's different. You got better players, better coaches, more resources. Like what is there? What is there left to do at Arizona State?
And I think that's why he's probably torn if he gets the offer from Michigan, because he knows all of that, Stephen. But it means something for me to coach here because I went here. My family is all here. He say his moms and pops and his sister are his neighbors and stuff. That stuff means something. So he probably is torn if he gets the offer. you know, my career or, you know, the other things that matter in life, family, friends, being close, you know, or my career.
You're
Which
right.
one?
That's tough, bro. That's money can't replace that, bro. Like that's tough. So I think when he was crying, I think that was a telltale sign, bro. They offered him, he gotta go. I mean, it's like having another job. You got a good job you love, your dad might own whatever, but if somebody offer you twice as much for the same thing, it's like I love you, man, but I got the rock. I'm sorry, but it's always gonna be tough. So I don't envy him, man. But we'll just see. DeBoer is not the guy, man. I know people might not like that. DeBoer ain't the guy, y'all. He ain't. He ain't. He ain't. He's a good coach, but I don't even go to Alabama. I go to Michigan when they play Washington, bro. They just the way Michigan was just so physical. They were just destroying Washington out there. They almost dang near killed Michael Penix Jr. I don't want that. I don't want that here, man. I'm sorry. I don't want that here.
Yeah, I kind of agree. His teams don't be that physical.
Yeah, that's true.
He's a good coach, but that will be an issue, especially here in the Big Ten.
What y'all think about Mike Elko?
I don't think he leaves.
No?
Texas A&M is fronting the bag, so
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Texas A&M is arguably just as good as a job as Michigan right now with all the money they got,
Yeah.
What?
and they're fully invested in Elko.
Yeah. One person that
Texas A&M
really
is
do
as good
not,
of a job.
I mean he's in
resources
Texas.
wise.
He getting all the NIL he want.
I mean, I would say that too, because he's the resources wise, you know, they have all that money that they are on par with Michigan in regards to money. And then on top of that, like you have that entire East Texas pipeline. Like he don't have to really go nowhere. He can build his roster off of Texas alone. So I don't think he
He ain't
goes.
even got to get on a plane to recruit. He can stay at the crib.
Right.
Exactly. That's my. I mean, and especially, I'm not saying like historically wise, but like right now in this era of college football, I mean, it is as good as a job as Michigan, in my opinion.
Yeah. That's fine.
But
Yeah,
y'all
as far as
gotta
coming
understand
this
something.
new era.
A&M schedule gets tougher every year. They dodge some teams this year.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be dodging Georgia and Alabama every year. So 11
But
and 1
guess
looks
what?
nice.
That bag of A&M ain't going nowhere neither.
Yeah.
You're
That
right.
money
They
bag
gave
ain't going nowhere.
Jimbo Fisher back too. But when you get on the field, they were well, a lot of people don't know that them boosters were mad that they lost their last game. They were pissed. So they have unrealistic expectations. You can have that. Michigan, you go 11 and 1 is cool. But you went 11 and 1, you didn't even get to the SEC championship game, and then you didn't play Georgia or Bama at the end of the season, and you still
I
couldn't get
think
to the SEC
A&M.
championship
I
game.
think A&M happy with him though. It ain't like A&M got a winning history. They not like that.
Yeah. That's true.
It is
You
true.
talk about A&M, bro. He
I
win
know.
a national championship there. That dude is getting a statue at A&M.
Yeah. Did they really do anything before Manziel got there? I mean,
No.
No, but yeah, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying though. They went 11 and 1, didn't even get to the SEC championship game. You didn't play Georgia. You didn't play Bama. You beat a down LSU team. When the schedule, you lost to Texas. What happens when you have to play them in the same year? It ain't gonna be no
Once
11 and 1. It's gonna be
again,
9
he
and
got
3.
once again, bro. That money ain't going nowhere. He got more money in Alabama. The Alabama guy, they gonna make sure he's loaded every year. I feel what you saying. You think Alabama gonna be able to spend money like A&M? I don't.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about when the teams get tougher, your schedule is you're gonna lose more games. Is what I'm saying. There ain't gonna be no 11 and 1 every year. You're gonna get to 8
Bro,
and 4,
once
9 and 3.
again, we in the NIL era. I'm gonna ask you, do you think Alabama can outspend Texas A&M for players? Because I
Hold
don't.
up, my man. We're not look. You missing what I'm saying. I'm not saying anything about NIL. I'm saying when you're not going 11. Listen to what I'm saying. When you're winning 8 games instead of 11, 9 games instead of 11, 7 instead of 11, then they're gonna want you out. Forget the money. We're in the NIL era. Yes, so when we're in the NIL era, they expect the results. If you're winning 8 games instead of 11, they're gonna be like, hold up, you got to go. That's what I'm saying. His
I
schedule's gonna
don't
get
think
tougher, so he's
that,
gonna
bro.
lose more
Once
games.
again, look at Caleb DeBoer. Look, A&M got their roster built up cause of NIL. Do you think they not? Alabama is not gonna be able to spend A&M, so which means A&M and Alabama gonna have some problems getting players out of Texas because they don't have the bag like A&M. So you talk about money don't matter. It's all about NIL, bro. If you don't have an NIL, you're not getting good players.
Listen,
That's
we're
just a
talking about
fact.
two separate. Man, we're talking about two separate things. I'm literally saying his schedule's gonna get tougher, so he's gonna lose more games. You're talking about money. I said nothing about. I'm talking about the schedule getting tougher. I don't know what
It
you're
don't
talking about.
matter. It don't matter if the schedule get tougher if I still got the players.
If
Guess
you're
what?
losing, then it does matter.
Guess what? Guess what? The schedule gets this. It's about you go spend, bro.
My
Like
man, hold
Indiana.
up.
Indiana is
Look,
spending money. That's why they good. Why
but you
Indiana are getting players? Because of NIL. If
you're not.
Indiana not spending a bag, they is not this good in the Big Ten.
No, I don't know
That's
about
not.
all that. They ain't
When
got
we're
that good
not.
of a
When
players. I
so
don't know
so we're
about
not.
that.
Huh?
So my man, I'm not. I don't know where we. I don't. Okay, let me say it differently. So next year, A&M plays a different schedule. They're not going 11-1. No, your argument. Now, hey,
We
let
don't
me just
know
say this one,
that, bro.
bro.
We don't know that.
Bro, they lost to Texas, bro. They're not beating Georgia and Alabama next year. It's not happening. It's not happening. And Texas and Oklahoma, they're not beating. They're not beating them.
Who? How we know
A&M.
who says Alabama gonna be good? We don't know with this coach.
Okay, well, Georgia's not gonna be good. Are they not gonna be good?
We keep saying who knew Alabama was gonna have what 3 losses this year?
I didn't. I didn't. What I'm okay. So I also said Georgia. What do you think about? You think A&M can beat Georgia?
No.
Georgia gonna beat a lot of teams, brother.
That's not what I asked you. Do you think? Do
That's
you think?
not
A? No. Do you think A&M can beat Georgia?
that's not an indictment on him if he can't beat Georgia. A lot of
Right.
people not gonna beat Georgia.
Right. So you're agreeing with me. So listen to what I'm saying.
No,
I'm saying
I
they
don't
went
agree with
11
you
and 1.
because we don't know.
Yeah,
No,
I feel
no,
like
you're
they're
not
gonna buy
listening.
into they're gonna buy in to Texas. Like the boosters are gonna give Elko money because they don't know
To
what's gonna
keep
happen
good
yet. They're gonna be
players.
willing. They're gonna be willing to give him money to see what happens. Like it's not like they're just gonna you can't predict the future. I mean, they're on an upward trajectory. It's hard to say that they're not gonna beat Georgia. It's not like Georgia's I mean, we saw Alabama beat Georgia this year.
This like,
Earlier in the
for
year.
Right.
instance, this like Texas Tech. They won a good program. What happened? They got a billionaire that dropped the bag. Now they in the playoffs.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
not
he
gonna
gonna
work
have
every
to.
year though.
He gonna have
That
to.
doesn't
He
work
gonna have
every
to.
year.
Yeah, he gonna have to outspend Texas Tech too. So that's a lot of that whole Texas battleground is gonna be something to see for the next few years. Because Texas Tech got a bag, Texas A&M got a bag. You know, the University of Texas is a flagship program, so you know they got a bag. It's gonna be very interesting
And
to see how they are.
this is why I say Alabama gonna have a problem. It's a lot of
A lot of
little
Texas
car
players ain't.
dealerships down there. Far as NIL, Alabama ain't gonna be able to keep up for real.
I mean, Alabama's full of a lot of Texas players. If you really look down
No,
their roster,
Julio owns one. Saban owns two. Players own these dealerships. They're gonna be fine. I know where Saban's dealership is. It's like 10 minutes from where I am now. 12 minutes. It's in Hoover, so they'll be fine. But what
so
I'm saying is, A&M has to keep up. Like you can have all the
I was
players you
gonna ask.
want.
I'm sorry.
If you're not
So you
winning,
feel like it's gonna
it's
be like a
different.
Mike Norvell situation? Like he went
But
what
he's
11-1, and then
winning,
he just
so
fell off the
we just
rails at
gotta
that
wait
point.
and
That's
see,
why you
brother.
feel.
I wouldn't say that. Even with Signetti, man. I think like Signetti, like I agree with Twin. That clock gonna strike eventually. Like you're doing this now, but you can't keep. Nobody can keep this up. But even with the NIL, you can't keep it up, dog. You just can't. Nobody can. You got to recruit. You have
We
to. You
gotta
got to
wait.
recruit.
We gotta wait and see till they don't.
The best example of that is Mel
Mel
Tucker.
Tucker. Yeah, exactly. It eventually when you like even with Prime, look what he did in Colorado. Every year he getting 30, 40 guys coming out, 30, 40 guys coming in, and it caught up with him. You gotta recruit. You got to.
He ain't doing it
When they
right.
Eventually,
was good,
He
when they
getting
was
guys for the
good.
transfer portal. You know what
Right.
Coach
You
Prime
right,
did?
Johnny.
You know what Coach
He
Prime
did. He
did?
had
They say he got
he had
30
one good year.
seniors from the transfer portal. You know what that means? That means you probably got 20 guys out of 30 that can't play. That's why they still in college.
Right. But here's what I'm saying. Here's what I'm saying. This is basically all in a nutshell. And this is for any program, even if it was Michigan. You can't just go to the portal every year thinking you're gonna strike gold every year. Eventually, it's gonna run out, and you're
Oh
gonna have to
yeah,
be like, you know what? Let me get some 18 and 19-year-olds in here. Let me develop them.
yeah.
The portal is only built to have 2 to 3 years of constant success.
He
That's
don't
literally it.
have to go to the portal, bro. He's in Texas.
Yes, he does have to go to the portal.
Why I gotta go to the portal and I got like 50 to 100 D1 athletes come for Texas every year straight from high school? What are you
A
talking
lot of them
about,
guys,
man?
a lot of them guys that are on his team this year, his best players came from the portal. You did know that, right?
I'm not saying he didn't, but I don't really have to go to the portal. It's like this. We don't know what Alabama gonna do. Nick Saban is Nick Saban. He's gone now. We can't keep holding on what Alabama was. That's what Alabama was with Nick Saban. We don't know what
But I didn't.
Alabama was going to do. What
Nobody
going
was talking about
forward.
Nick Saban. None of us were talking about Nick Saban, dog.
I'm not
Mm.
saying you keep speaking on. You saying Alabama. We don't know Alabama still gonna keep this going.
I said
Mike, Mike,
Georgia.
Mike check, Mike
I
check. Can
said
anybody hear me?
LSU. I said different teams. What are you talking
Yeah,
about,
we can
dog?
hear you.
Oh,
We can
I'm
hear
sorry,
you.
man. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry, man. How everybody
Oh, go
doing?
ahead.
How
Like
everybody
so,
doing?
that was
Steve,
up.
what's up, baby?
Yeah, but yeah, so I'm just saying, any team, bro, Indiana, they can't keep it up. Signetti's an awesome coach. I want to see Signetti with his own players. Let's see what. I'm not saying he can't coach. I'm not saying his coaches can't coach.
Yeah,
I want to see Signetti with a roster, 85% recruits from Indiana, or that he recruited. I want to see what he can do. Once
I
again,
agree
I'm
with you,
not
Steven.
saying he can't coach.
I agree with you, Steve. The portal is not supposed to be used to overhaul your entire roster. It's supposed to just be used to
Yeah,
put a band-aid on one or two positions that you need to build some depth. But if you rely on that portal every year, you ain't gonna. I mean, recruiting is the lifeblood of college football. You're gonna have to get them out of high school. I agree with you on that.
you got to. You
But
got
can I
to,
ask y'all
bro.
a question?
What up, big dog?
Hey, Johnny, what's up, baby, man? No, I just wanted to add because again, I had this. I think I asked this a while ago about Sharon Moore. That time when he was suspended, and then that other coach came in and he ran something completely different. And I was saying that Sharon Moore is going to try to change it back to what he wants. So I'm just asking. This is what happened with Hulk and Rodriguez when they try to come in with their own stuff, and how a lot of Michigan fans like scoffed at the idea, like they wanted that same mantra, run first, and then now Sharon Moore try to keep that. So do you think you all should try to find a coach that runs that same thing, or try to
It's a
change up
little.
everything?
It's a little
Because that
different
also
though.
means you got to change up your roster then, because
Yeah,
the players you have now doesn't fit, as you can see, what
I,
some
I
other
get
people are
I
trying
get
to
that,
do
but
other
it's a
than
little
run the
different,
ball.
dude. You talking about like
Yeah,
Rich Rodriguez had Stephen Threet trying to run a, a triple option.
the
You
spread.
know what
Yeah,
I'm
Nah,
saying?
but again,
And
again,
Stephen
right,
Three,
right. I'm not.
and then I mean they
I'm
had
saying like
talent
because
transfer.
your O
Like
line
right
is
now
not
we run a
built for no
power
five
spread, so we
offensive
got
linemen.
spread concepts. It's just we use like 11, 12 personnel. So I don't think it'll be that much of a change. It ain't gonna be a whole culture shock because we are in the shotgun and pistol a lot. So I don't think it's gonna be
All the
that much of
time
a
now.
culture difference. And it's not gonna be like, Rich Rodriguez. And really Brady Hope didn't really change too much because he still had Denard Robinson. So I mean, I don't think it's gonna be that same.
No, okay. So, what coach do you think is out here will want to have that type of play style that you all want to
Dillingham.
bring?
Dillingham has it because who was his best player last year? Who was Arizona State's best player?
Scatterbo.
Exactly.
Scatterbo.
So you run that horse. You can. That's the same mentality Michigan has. You run them guys. It's the same thing.
Was
Yes.
Arizona State balanced last year?
Well, they were balanced when they needed to be when they were winning games. But yeah,
Yeah.
they
Cam Newton
overall
had a pretty
I
good
would
year.
have to look. I can't answer that question. I would literally have to look. But Cam was a monster. That would be the same for Michigan. And you got Jordan Marshall and maybe Justin Haynes. You don't need to be out there throwing the ball. You got running backs like that. Not like 30 times a game. You don't need that. For what?
So you'll be in the same boat as you was last year, or did this year?
What are you
I'm not saying
saying? What are you
Huh?
saying?
mentality, but when you got
No,
a running
okay,
back
okay.
like that,
First off, I'm
you
not
need
here.
a
No, no,
running
no,
back
no, no. I'm not here for that. I'm just curious.
No,
I'm
I'm trying
just
to
curious.
figure out what exactly are you trying to say? Like,
No, okay. So all the coaches that I was hearing you all suggesting, I'm trying to look back and see, do they run
be
that
the
same type of
same
style,
mentality.
or would they be able to come to Michigan and do their own thing, like change up everything? Because I also was hearing a conversation about portals and NIL and all that stuff. So I'm like, are those guys bringing in their own people, or are they bringing in the type of guys that Michigan usually bring in? That's what I'm asking.
I mean, right now you looking
I
at
think
Michigan.
Michigan have to keep offer has to stay. Offer has to stay.
We can barely hear you, Steven. But right now Michigan has Bryce Underwood at quarterback. You got Jordan Marshall. You got Savion Hyder. You can kind of do what you want to do. You've got the pieces to do what you want to do. Bryce can pretty much run. He's more of a spread guy, RPO guy, but with the right coaching, he can do a pro style. He could be a pro style quarterback with the right coaching. So right now, you can kind of do whichever one you want to do. We don't really care which one you do, but we want to be able to pass
They
the
got
ball.
Savion, Jordan Marshall, maybe just a hand.
Hold on,
You ain't gonna
Steven.
get away from it. No, y'all can hear me. I'm on mute.
We can hear you still.
Oh my bad.
You want to be able to pass the ball if the run game is getting stuffed. That was the problem this year. The play calling, they're not trying to run Bryce, trying to protect him too much. That was where the problem came in. We didn't mind that we were running it down people's throat. The problem came in when it stopped. Now what is the pass game looking like? Oh, this is what it is. Like, this looks horrible. You know what I'm saying? So that's where the disconnect comes.
And we didn't get the ball to our tight ends this year like we did like in years past. Seemed like.
No, you didn't. You didn't.
Absolutely. And they should have been way better, the tight ends. But I just hope that whoever comes in keeps certain coaches. Now there are certain coaches I want gone, and maybe they knew stuff was wrong. That's why they didn't get fired. I don't know. But now you got no choice but to go. Alford can't go. Alford can't go. He's too valuable.
You talking about the
Everybody
running
else,
back coach?
Yeah, you talking
yeah,
about
he's too
Tony
valuable.
Alford.
Yeah.
He's too valuable. Everybody else, I don't know, man. I mean, Morgan, I guess, Bellamy, I want him out. Tress,
Yeah.
we know how I feel about Tress. Newsom, now he can't stop. I'm sorry, man. Now you got to go. But Ward needs to go first. I don't think he should be allowed to hire the next coach. I mean, I don't care. I don't care what black, white. I don't care. I ain't with that right now. You got to go, bro. I don't want Kingpin nowhere near the next hire. Nowhere.
Mm.
But DeBoer's not that guy. DeBoer runs a system like DeBoer didn't know how to use Justice Haynes, bro, at Alabama. Nah, heck no.
Which, Steve, again, this is what I was asking. So, Johnny, this right there is my point. With one of them, the board down there in Alabama, they don't even run the ball. Georgia don't even run the ball that much anymore. Like, but the board down there in Alabama, he don't run like that. So it's like, if y'all, again, hypothetically, if y'all did get him, do you expect for him to change up what he had already been doing just to be up there for Michigan? So it's like, do you really want that guy or a person like that? Like, which is what I'm asking.
Honestly, I'm not as high on DeBoer as a lot of people are.
Okay.
His teams don't seem to have that toughness that we Northerners or Michigan fans are used to and like.
Yeah. But one thing's for sure, if he did come, Bryce Underwood would be in the Heisman conversation because he gonna light it up. But the defense probably gonna suffer because Bryce
You
gonna
think
have to be on the
so?
field a lot.
You
But he
Right.
do know how to he do
So
know
you
how to,
think DeBoer is that good of a quarterback coach or
no, I
I
said
do like him for Bryce.
no.
offensive scheme person that'll
Oh,
I
I
change
do
mean,
Bryce
like him
from
for Bryce. I do
9
like him.
touchdowns to 35, 30?
I mean, I love him for Bryce. I love the offense under the board is going to be spectacular or damn near to it. But
I don't
I
know,
mean,
bro. I don't know, bro.
No, right. So Steve, it's great because I'm actually on you because it's like he just had Todd Simpson, what's the other wide receiver? Williams. He had the other wide receiver. He had them other wide receivers. He had that tight end. Like he couldn't even do anything with that. And you gonna go up to Michigan, who just
Yeah, but
had a
you talking about 1 year. I mean, this man has been coaching
no, he
for a
been at
long
Alabama
time.
for 2 years.
I'm talking about this year. You could say he didn't really have to, but I mean, Ty Simpson looked pretty good every now and then, but more often than not. But you looking at 1 year of a sample size. I mean, you talking about this man when he was in Old Dominion and all that, and Washington. He's put up some elite offenses.
I mean, Ty
Did
Simpson this year,
Alabama have an elite offense 2 years ago, 2024?
Jalen
I mean,
Milroe.
Jalen Monroe kind of held
Well, I
them
said,
back.
hold on, no, I asked a simple question. Hold on, baby, hold on. Did they have an elite offense? Yes or no? Because
It was
Haynes was on that offense too.
well. I mean, I don't know what his love affair with Jam Miller is. He loved Jam Miller for some reason, but I mean, I get what you're saying though.
Yeah. Again, I'm not saying Michigan don't have talent, but nobody has as much talent as Alabama. And if you can't do anything with that, and then come up here, well, not
But
up
did
here, but up to Michigan,
but when
like
he transferred in, when he went there, didn't a lot of those guys transfer?
that was
No.
the same team that just went to the Rose Bowl.
A few of them did. A few of them did. A few of them. But here's the
A
thing
few
with
of
the
his key
board.
players transferred.
Only 2 players
Yeah, they
transferred,
did. They did.
and they brought in Keon Sabb.
Keon was going somewhere anyway. The thing I
Yeah,
don't like
he
about
wasn't
I ain't gonna
bad.
say I don't like about the board's teams, when you look at the season, the first 7 or 8 weeks, they on fire. After
Right.
that, it's like, where they at?
They fall
What
off.
happened?
Yeah.
Like now Washington didn't do that, but once again, when I watched Washington play Michigan in the national championship, them boys, they looked like they didn't know what was going to. They got hit and they looked at the coach like, what is this? Why these dudes hitting us so hard? I don't want that mentality at Michigan. Michigan ain't recruiting guys like that. I don't want a running back out there catching 40 passes a year. No, heck no. You see what he doing with Daniel Hill and Riley? Them guys can't even get 3 yards a carry. They 200 and 240 pounds respectively. You gonna
Yeah,
come to
that's true.
Michigan with them running backs behind that line, and you think Savion Howdy gonna get 3 yards a carry? No, bro. Heck no. No, don't bring that up here. I'm sorry. Stay in Tuscaloosa. That's
You
just
said
me.
throwing the
People
running
talk
back
about
40 times.
he's a great offensive guy, but what about? But it's about the defense. Ryan Grubb ain't that guy. They argue all the time. I'm worried about killing the boys' defense. Forget the offense. What about because Alabama got all them 5 stars and they can't stop the run? No, man. Stay
It
in
would
Tuscaloosa.
it would it would depend on who he bring in for his defensive coordinator for me to be okay with that hire, honestly.
He couldn't bring the
Mm.
current guy. He couldn't bring him.
No,
Heck no.
he don't need to be bringing good. No, 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 no. What
But
Because
Big
I
about
Dog,
don't
to
even,
answer
dude
your
from
question,
dude from
go
Oklahoma?
ahead.
'cause I don't even think he
Who?
should even went to Alabama in the
Well,
first place. Honestly, I don't think he should have went there.
so Jeff Brom has had a contract on his desk for 6 weeks. Would you guys like him?
Uh,
No.
no, no,
I don't know.
Only
I
if they
don't
can have
know.
a night game and we're all black. Yeah.
no.
What?
Would you like
That's a
Dillingham?
fact. If he got every game at night wearing all black,
Yeah,
yeah, anybody
Well,
hire
yeah,
him.
absolutely.
would you like Dillingham?
Yeah, he's cool. I
Yeah,
like
we
Dillingham.
like
So why wouldn't
Dylan.
you like Jeff
Most of
Brom?
us like him.
So why wouldn't you like Jeff
Dillingham,
Brom?
they're two different people. They're not the same.
I know. I'm asking, what about Jeff Brom? Don't you like?
He's not Dillingham. Next question.
Okay, all right.
I like what Jeff Brom does on offense. I like some of the stuff he does on offense. I like
I
him
just
for
don't feel like it. He don't
And
have he don't
he's a
have
Big
the
Ten guy.
yeah, but he has. How long has he been a head coach though?
Longer than
About what?
Dillingham.
So didn't he go? Didn't when he at Purdue? When he at Purdue
Yes.
before Louisville?
Yes.
Yeah, but the offense will be okay. I want a guy who's I want a balanced head coach. Offense, nothing. I don't want to be winning games 40-32. No, I
Is
want to be winning.
Dillingham
I want Michigan winning games
a balanced
27 to
head coach
10.
to you? Is Dillingham a balanced head coach to you?
Is he a balanced head coach to me? He was for 1 year. This year, he was okay. But Brom is not a balanced coach. So nobody's talking about Brom except for you.
What is everybody's fascination with this Dillingham dude
But
though? Am I
Arizona
missing
State,
something?
wait, oh, one second. But Arizona State wasn't good on defense last year. So what year was Dillingham good on
I
defense?
said I said 24. They were balanced. I didn't say they were good. I said they were balanced.
No, but I hear you. But you said he was a balanced coach for 1 year. I'm asking what year was that?
It wasn't late. It wasn't 2025. It was 2024 when they got to the playoffs.
No, they didn't have a good defense that year.
I didn't say they had a good defense. I said that they were balanced. It had to be
I mean,
good. They got to the
like
playoffs.
you mean like
Garrison,
run? You
it's
mean
just
like
not
run a
it's not a
pass?
splashy enough hire, Garrison. That's what it is, man. That's all it is.
Well, should we be looking for splash, or should we be looking for a guy who's gonna make Michigan keep Michigan on the trajectory going? I don't want a
Preferably, I mean,
splash would be
preferably both, but we want to make sure that we keep the guys that I mean, the transfer portal is about to open for these guys. We just want to make
right.
sure they stay around. You know,
And I
What,
also want to see when you have a good team, like, man, I got a pretty good team. Yeah, I'm at Purdue or I'm at Louisville. How far can you take them? I want to see
yeah,
that.
I agree.
How far did you take him?
yeah,
Dillingham got cheated out of that Texas game. I'm gonna keep saying it
yeah,
every
he
time we
did.
bring him up. He got
Yeah.
cheated out of that. So that
Come on, Johnny.
Wait,
they did. Come on, they
Johnny, I
did.
can't say you got cheated when you stupidly ran a 0 blitz on 4th and 8.
Yeah, but bad calls in late games can win and lose. Like that's a fact.
It's
So
only a bad call if it don't work.
Yeah, but
no ref.
you,
I
you
mean,
don't,
if
you
you
don't,
talk
you
about
don't, you don't
Nah, he over there talking about that targeting. That's what he talking
yeah,
about.
I
but
mean,
didn't we play? Didn't Jeff Brom lead Purdue to that Big Ten title when we beat them? Wasn't that him?
yes,
Okay, I was making sure.
he's a really good coach.
I'm not saying he's not good.
Yeah,
Wasn't Purdue like 8-5
He's
or
okay.
8-4 or something like that?
Yeah,
Yeah, they were
it was like
84.
8-4 or something
Yeah.
like
The
that. But
defense was trash. He's not
it's
a really
still
good coach.
it's
They
still an
won
accomplishment though.
the West.
I mean,
Yeah, I
They
know.
won the West
Purdue.
8 or 9. No, heck no, man. Nobody want no Jeff Brom. Get out of here with that, man.
I just don't understand. I just don't get how you could say you want Dillingham, but then poo Jeff Brom.
Well, moving on.
Well, the point is we're not gonna get Dillingham anyway. One, he's lived all his life in Arizona, and I mean some guys just don't want the prep. Because when you look at Arizona State, he's not gonna really have championship aspirations there, so he can really go 10-3, 9-4. They'll be fine. Some people are just comfortable
No,
having
he
that
he
type of
has
pressure.
championship aspirations. No, Dillingham has championship aspirations.
Yes, but the school does not. The school that employs him
That's
does
not
not.
true, bro. They literally poured a crap ton of money into them last year. That's not true at all.
The school that employs him, if he goes 10-3 for the next 5 years, he is not on no hot seat.
No, but I'm saying you just said that
I
they
agree.
don't. You just said that they don't care. Like, bro, they just poured a lot of money into that football program.
We'll see, Garrison. I'm just saying, man.
And you got to remember, Arizona State just came off of sanctions this year.
Well, he fit right in then. I'm talking crap, Michigan fan. I'm just talking crap.
Michigan got sanctions. I don't know. Michigan got sanctions. No, I don't. I mean, now some people talking about John Gruden. Man, keep him far away from Michigan. Keep him far away from Michigan. Don't even visit. The
Honestly,
state.
man, Michigan needs to just get a coach that's up and coming, so he can have his own identity, and then a fan base, and everybody else can follow suit, man. Because trying to get somebody with a big name, honestly, because as soon as that dude mess up or lose to one team, you all can be on his head, which is rightfully so. I mean, I'm just saying, like, somebody need to come in there and just have their own thing and just clean house, man, and just set a different standard.
We get that,
Somebody
but we
gonna have
don't
to.
need no. This type of job right here does not need to be your
Y'all
first ever
listen,
job.
man. Y'all just tried the in-house thing with Moore. That didn't work. Y'all tried the Michigan born and bred man with Jim Harbaugh. Yeah, he had one, but it was like,
yeah, but that wasn't their choice
you
though,
just
bro.
need somebody
That
that's
had
gonna
nothing to
come
do with
in and
on the
try to
field.
change.
That had nothing to do with on the field. That was all off the
No.
field.
I wasn't even talking about that. I wasn't even talking about that. I wasn't talking about that at all. I'm not talking about that.
I'm talking about
I'm
it.
not
You
talking about
said you stated that we brought you. We just tried it with Sharon Moore and it didn't work. No, I ain't gonna say it didn't work. His trajectory was different.
No. I was talking about the in-house hire. Like, you need to find somebody who got their own thing. I'm not talking about anything else other than football. Just somebody come in with their own
I know
stuff.
what you're saying. I'm talking,
Yeah.
but you want that's just like in Alabama or Georgia or Texas Tech, right? Or let's just say USC. When Pete Carroll left, they wanted another Pete Carroll. That's what they wanted, and they tried to replicate that. They didn't get it. Michigan, you don't get away from what got you there. Coach Harbaugh went back to what got Michigan and what Michigan was known for. So if you come in when you got Jordan Marshall, Savion Hyatt, whomever, you're not going to be throwing the ball 40 times a game and handing the ball up 10 times. No, running. You got to run the ball. Don't get away from what got you successful. That doesn't make any sense.
Okay, then. So let me ask you a question then, because if you go, so now the market is going to change for Michigan quarterback wise. So if you saying that, then you cannot expect to get these high quality quarterbacks in. You're just going to have to get just a guy. If that's your
That's why they
mantra of
look at the
running the
quarterbacks they
ball,
have.
which is
Look at
okay.
the
I'm just
quarterbacks
saying,
they
but
got. Brady Smith,
Bryce.
they got Tommy Carr.
What are you going to do with Bryce then if all you're going to do is run the ball?
That's not what I said.
You
I said we
just
don't need a
said to
guy, a
run the
quarterback. I
ball. You
said we
got
don't need a
Savion
quarterback.
Header. You got all these guys.
I said, no, listen. I said we don't need a guy throwing the ball 40 times a game. That's what I said. That's what I
But
said.
you're going to need a game where you do that, and then when that happens, you look what happens.
I mean, I get that,
Michigan's
but
not
you
going to
looking
never
at
need a game where they got to throw 40 times a game. They never going. That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
Have you seen Chad Henne?
40 times a game. Like,
This ain't Chad Henne.
No. I'm saying, but he was doing that, and y'all looked okay offensively and defensively.
yeah, he
Mike
had a
Hart was
squad
getting
behind him
about
though.
15, 18 carries a game. What are you talking about? Like Chad Henne went throwing about 40 times a game. He was
bro,
never
No,
doing that.
he threw the ball 34 times a game. He threw the ball 34
throw the
times.
ball 40 times a game. So but I think what Big Dog is saying is that like if you plan on just continuing to run the ball, because that is what you guys tried to continue with over the last 2 years with from the Harbaugh era, which, mind you, when you guys had Shea Patterson, you guys did throw the ball. So I think the biggest Big Dog is getting to, bro, is like what's the point of having Bryce if you're not going to put the players around him, or you're not going to develop him and let him actually go out there?
Right. So again, if a quarterback, if
Who
if
said
a
they're not
new
going to do
head
that,
coach
though?
is, hold on,
Who
Steve,
said they're not
hold
going
on,
to do
just
that?
that. Hold on, wait, Steve, go seriously. So if a new head coach come in and everybody, like, if y'all organization, everybody say, nah, I don't care what you do with the quarterback. I don't care you got Bryce Underwood. We gonna run the ball 45, 50 times a game, and you can sprinkle in some passes here and
Bro,
there.
we don't even do that now though. Like y'all be
Yeah,
overhyping how
who
much we
said
run the
that?
ball.
What are you
Like, come
talking
on,
Man,
about?
man.
Both
We
of
do
Jesus.
you
not
went to
run
the
the
No,
ball
you
more than
extreme.
are,
40
because
times a
you
game.
you went past JJ McCarthy and went back to Shea Patterson. JJ didn't do that, and they won a championship. So why you skip past JJ and Cade and go to Shea Patterson? Why'd you do that? And I want to see if you can tell the truth.
But Steve, in that championship year, your guys' run game from 2021 to 2023, it actually went down in terms of your production. What helped you guys that season was that JJ was stupid efficient on third down. So it was the
Man,
pass.
no. They ran no. So running game had nothing to do with. See that you go now. There you go lying again.
You
You
need to
literally
have a
just lied.
No,
complimentary
You
game,
literally
though,
just
that's
man.
true.
lied.
It
That's
needs to be
true.
complimentary. It
Wait,
needs to be
No, I didn't say
complimentary.
Big Dog. I never said that. JJ didn't
Right,
have to
right.
throw the ball. How many times did JJ throw the ball 30 times?
no, bro,
And
no,
at
listen to what I said.
any point
No,
in the
listen to
last
what
three seasons.
I
How
said
many
the
times?
pass game on third down was super efficient. It was the most
And
efficient
you
in the
said the running. You said the run. You also said the running game. What did you
yes.
say about the running game? I want
The
to see if
run.
you said what.
I said
How was the running game bad when Blake was averaging 20 touchdowns a
see what I
season?
said, bro. And from 21 to 23 of those 3 years, the 23 year was the worst in terms of rush game production. I think every Michigan fan in here will tell you the offensive line
No,
was
they
not as
won't.
good as they will tell you the offensive line wasn't as good as in 22 or the 21 offensive line. That's fact.
So you're pointing out 1 year. JJ was at
No,
21,
bro,
22, and
no,
23. You're focusing on 2023. That's
Steve,
what you're focusing on, right?
the point was out the pass game is what won you the championship because
The
JJ
pass
was
game did
super,
not win them the championship. Defense and
bro.
running won them the championship. What are you talking
JJ
about?
being super efficient on third down when you guys kept playing for 3 yards in a cloud of dust helped the run, bro.
First and second down matter. Fourth down
Bro,
matter. You pointing to third down.
bro,
Fourth down,
bro,
first
you
and
won the
second
Joe
matter.
What are y'all
Moore Award.
talking
You won
about
the
right
Joe
now,
Moore
man?
Award in
I
21
don't know
and
what
in
he's talking
22.
about.
In
I
23,
know
your
that you don't have to tell me about my
offense.
team.
Wait. Marmar, Johnny, Bravo. Am I
Yeah.
wrong here right now?
No,
That
don't
your
put them in
offensive
it. It's
line in
me and you. Don't do that.
2023,
Mama,
that your
don't say
run
nothing.
because I want to hear the other Michigan fans.
No,
Am I
no.
wrong
You
when I
don't get
sit
the.
here
There
and
you go.
say,
When you lose an argument, you do that. Mama, Johnny,
I'm
y'all
not,
stand pat.
I'm not.
I'm
Let me
not your
ask you,
brother.
let me talk to the other Michigan fans. In
Well, no. But
2023,
it's me and you
in
talking. Don't
2023,
say nothing
was
stupid,
your
and I
guys'
won't text
run
you because you
game,
do this every week.
bro? In 2023, was your guys' run game not as good as the years prior? And was it not JJ being super efficient that won you the championship?
I wouldn't say won us a championship, but I would say it gave us a good assist to get to the championship because you're right.
And then
The
again, am I
third
wrong when I
third
say that the
downs,
run game was not as good as the 2 years prior?
but the third downs, that's what got
Yes.
JJ drafted.
Wait,
His
Bravo. Would you say
efficiency
Bravo?
on third down is what got JJ drafted because he was not throwing the ball 30, 40
I hear
times
you,
a
Class,
game.
but I want to hear Bravo. Am I correct when I sit here and say that the run game was not as good the years prior?
You are correct. Our offensive line was not as good.
Thank you. Like I'm not.
The run game was not as good in 2023 as in 2020. How come? But did y'all see what Blake did in 2023? What are we talking about?
I'm not down talking your team. I think that was the best.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Michigan fans. Bravo.
Well, I would say the
So
combination.
Blake was better in 2021 or 23 or 22 or 23. What year was Blake better overall?
Touchdowns wise,
before.
he was better in our championship year.
The year
But
he
if you're
got
talking
hurt.
about,
The 2023,
like
right?
actual,
The year he got hurt.
championship year. If you're talking about championship year, then touchdown wise, yes, he had like 27 touchdowns. But if you're talking about actual like running, I hit the year before that was his better year, and
Yeah,
then
the
his
year he
freshman year I
got
think
hurt.
was a better year as well. So
Well,
if
his
you're going
freshman
by
year, he
that,
was
yeah, I would
okay.
agree.
He
No,
was
he
But
was
now
better
great.
than
He was
Donovan,
great.
JJ.
Donovan
No,
wasn't
he
as
was
good.
great. He
Donovan
was
wasn't
great. He just wasn't as great as he was the previous 2 years. Maybe it was
right.
because he was wearing
So
down or he got heavier. I don't know what it was. The
right.
offensive
Back to
line
what Big
not
does
as
now.
good.
Like, bro,
So
like I think people forget, bro. In
so they're talking about
2023,
throwing the ball
Johnny
40
Ellis
times a
had
game.
10
When has
No, I
Michigan
That
ever
wasn't
that
done
right there,
that?
saying
I
that.
don't get.
Steve,
I
Steve,
don't
I
get.
wasn't saying that necessarily, man. I
I
wasn't
don't get when
saying
they
that.
say us running the ball 40 times because we do have balance. Even this year, we can't be expected that a true freshman was going to throw like 40 times a game. I don't understand why y'all go with that
No,
point.
no, no, no. Okay, again, you all
Right.
keep sticking on the 40 passes. That is called tongue in cheek. I wasn't being serious. I'm saying you got to pass the ball when it's time. You're going to have to.
I
You
mean,
can't
yeah.
Yeah,
just
but
keep
nobody's
relying on
saying
one
we don't
thing.
want that,
Well,
big
our
dog.
receivers got to
Nobody's
catch
saying
the
we don't
ball
want
too.
that.
Yeah.
And what'd you say,
Yeah.
Johnny? I can hear you.
Receivers.
I said nobody's
The
saying
receiver,
that we don't want that.
yeah, the
We
receivers
Yeah.
want
got to
that.
catch the
Nobody
ball
said
though,
that.
bro.
Think about it most of this year.
The
I
Yep.
receivers
mean,
got to catch. I mean,
the
outside of Andrew Marsh,
last
did
half
we
of the year,
really have
Bravo. The last
outside of
half of the
Andrew
year, it
Marsh?
wasn't a bunch of drop passes.
Outside of the year, outside of Andrew Marsh, who was really there that was consistent that we could say Bryce really had a target for? Like, you gotta pass, you gotta
Nobody.
catch the
I
ball
agree.
too.
I agree.
But even in
But
our
I think
Yep.
championship year, going y'all say we won't as balanced. I mean, Roman Wilson had like what 12 receiving touchdowns that year?
I thought you guys were balanced in
Yeah.
2023.
Yeah. And JJ wasn't throwing the ball. Name me one game where JJ threw the ball more than 28 times.
TCU.
One
Probably
game.
the TCU game. Outside of that, I can't really think of one.
I can find out for you.
One game. And they really had to at that point because that was on coaching. I blame coaching for that loss.
I agree
Probably
with that.
Illinois too when Blake got hurt.
Yeah,
Illinois?
Illinois. Yeah.
Did he
Johnny.
against
Okay.
Bowling Green? What about Bowling Green?
Johnny.
How
What
many
about it?
attempts? Tell
What
us
about
to
Bowling Green?
Garrison. Don't just say it. Tell us
Look
to
at
Yeah, I
say
that.
know. Yeah.
No, I'm looking it up. No, Johnny, I'm looking up the game log right now.
How about Hawaii when he shredded Hawaii? I mean, you going to go to Bowling Green talk about Hawaii?
No, bro. I was just asking you guys.
He brought up
They got a
Bowling Green
cat.
because he threw those interceptions.
Those
No,
three
all right,
interceptions.
no,
That's all he
guys,
did. Yeah.
You guys are trying to make it seem like I'm trying to shit on him. I'm literally asking if he threw more than 30 times in that game. Okay, so the
You knew
game
what you were doing on that game.
all right, no, I mean you
Hey,
can think about it.
facts.
It's okay.
Dude, did
2023
JJ have to throw more than 30 times?
No, all right. So in the games he threw 30 plus. East Carolina,
my goodness.
Purdue he threw it 37 times.
Did we need him to throw it like that though? Is the question? That's the question you should be
Purdue,
asking yourself.
I don't like. I'm only looking up his game log, so I'm not
It's just
sure.
the stats. It's not the
Yeah.
game.
And then against Iowa, he threw it 30 times.
Okay.
That was all
So
2023. And then in 2022, Indiana, he threw it 36 times. And then Illinois, he threw it 34 times. And then the TCU game, 34.
gotcha.
So 6 times in his career, he threw it 30 plus.
Now, how many times out of those 6 times did he beat Ohio State?
I don't.
You know what, man?
Yeah,
I
you
was
gotta
trying to
see-
chill
hey,
today. I was trying to chill.
hey,
Lord Jesus. I was trying to chill today.
I don't think today's the day to talk about Ohio State, Michigan. One team is getting ready for the playoffs.
Yeah, I don't even know where it even
Okay, what
came
that
from,
mean?
man.
Hey,
Just trying to
when
have a
y'all
civil
talk
ass
about-
conversation, man. Lord Jesus.
What does
I
that
don't
mean?
do that.
I'm not trying to do
What does that
that.
even mean?
Y'all
You ain't won
kind
nothing
of
yet.
crap on my guy. Y'all trying to
Because
No,
he
convince me
went
y'all
to
no,
ain't
no.
good.
again.
My
I
whole
will
point
say,
is,
Bravo,
if
who
you're
we
gonna
tackling,
bring a
Bravo?
coach in, they're
Wait,
gonna have
Bravo,
to
who we
change up
tackling,
some
Bravo?
stuff, man.
Bravo, who we tackling?
Because your quarterback throwing 9 touchdowns in the season is not gonna take you where y'all think y'all want need to be.
Let
It's
me ask you
not.
this: How many?
Nobody
Let me ask
said
you this:
that. Nobody said that.
No,
Let
see,
me ask you
Wait,
this:
again,
How
Bravo,
many?
I'm
nobody
not
said
Can I
John.
ask you this?
Hold on,
I
wait,
know
no,
you
no,
asked me the
Steve.
question in a second,
I'm
One at
Garrison.
a
saying
In a
that.
time.
second,
One at a time. One at
before
a
Garrison
I'm
time.
asks you this
saying I
question,
want to see y'all actually become more balanced. That 9
okay.
touchdowns for a quarterback, you're paying 13 mil for, it's not gonna work.
Let me ask you
It's
this. Let me
not.
ask you this before, and then I'll let Garrison ask me his question. How many touchdowns did Dylan Raiola throw his freshman year as compared to his sophomore year?
You said who?
Dylan
Dylan
Raiola.
Raiola.
Villarreal.
How many
At a,
touchdowns did he throw his freshman year as opposed to his sophomore year?
I got you 1 second. So 2024, Dylan Raiola threw 13 touchdowns. This year he threw 18. Of course, this year he
He
only
got
played
hurt.
9. Yeah,
Yeah, he got
9
hurt.
games this year.
So you see that development though.
I,
Now, how many touchdowns did Bryce
I
do
think
it?
wait. I think the difference is, bro. You were all right. He's gone. The coach is gone. Okay.
Yeah.
But you're comparing Matt Rule with the quarterback to Sharon Moore with the quarterback, and Sharon's gone. He's gone now.
Yeah.
We know. Thank you. We know.
We
So
know.
like I think, but I think
It's been in the news. We know. Thank you.
But I'm not here to like talk about Sharon. What I'm saying is,
I ain't
if
talking
Sharon,
about him either.
if
I'm just saying
Sharon
you
was
just
the coach
stated
though,
the obvious.
like if Sharon was the coach though, he's not Matt Rule.
I get it. Listen, you preach it to the choir. A lot of us, well, I'll say
Thank
for
you.
myself, I'm not sure about like all the other Michigan fans. I did not like Sharon Moore as an offensive coordinator, even during our championship year. I felt he was average at best. Like I didn't feel like he had any creativity. We just happened to have great players, first rounders around on offense and defense. So
first round is on offense.
JJ McCarthy was a first rounder.
Next, who else?
Coast 11 was a
Yeah.
first rounder.
Yeah, that's plural.
Yep.
He's right.
Yeah. You
So
thought
we
you had
had
something,
first.
didn't you?
What?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you thought you had something. So,
Coach
we had
London wasn't
first
the first
rounders.
rounder.
He said that.
Yeah,
Was
Coach
no,
11
I'm
was the
saying
first
he
rounder.
said what? Like was Colton not a first rounder? I
No,
remember him
I was
seeing
over
him
here
get down
thinking
in the first
about. I
round.
was thinking about after that 2023 season. I wasn't talking about totality, but yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you're right. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, all our
Yeah.
guys are young, but I get what you're saying. But I mean, listen, like I didn't like. I thought he was kind of hidden behind all this NFL talent that he has. So I didn't really like Sharon Moore as an offensive coordinator in general. I think he's a great offensive line coach. I feel like he's a pretty good tight end coach. Never really liked him as an offensive coordinator. So you preaching to the choir when it comes to that. So I feel like anybody who comes in will be an instant offensive upgrade over Sharon Moore. What we're worried about will be defense. Us Michigan fans.
Correct.
Correct.
You said you all worried about your defense.
We're
Hey, let
worried
me ask
about
you this:
our defense in regards to who's
when did
coming in.
Rayola
Like
get
a
hurt?
lot of, yeah. Like if we're
He
bringing in Kalen
only played
DeBoer,
9 games. He only played 9 games this year. So week.
Who?
So he threw 18 touchdowns in 9 games, but Matt Rule is such a great. Now we got to take into account that a lot of Bryce could have had a lot of touchdowns, could have, would have, should have. A lot of drops happened, but Rayola
yeah.
went from 9 to 18, so he played 9 games, had 2 touchdowns a game average, 5 more than the freshman year. But Rule is such a great quarterback. Okay, continue.
Yeah, I never liked Matt Rule anyway. I mean, he coached my Panthers, and I didn't think he was that good anyway. But
But
I
there's a
mean,
lot of factors that
that's
came into that, man. I'm not necessarily trying to make this a Nebraska comment. There's a lot of factors, mainly primarily that O line is hands down not even good enough to play in high school.
yeah. He
Let's
had
be
one of the
honest
worst.
here, man.
He had one of the worst O line in the
That's why he
country.
got hurt.
And Michigan's wide receivers. Imagine how many touchdowns Michigan receivers dropped in Bryson. I can name 3 off the top.
If I was
Samaj dropped
if
2.
I was a
McCulley
yeah,
dropped 1.
quarterback, I
That
would
would,
yeah,
rather
but coulda,
if
woulda,
and
I was a
shoulda
really,
though.
quarterback, bro. I would
really,
rather
Bryce
have
should
Okay,
Bryce
have
then
than
so he has 12 for the season. Okay.
no. Really, Bryce should have probably like maybe 15 touchdowns because they either get
15,
stopped
16.
at the one
Easy.
or they get dropped. Like he's had some that was dropped right in the end zone.
Yeah.
Marsh even dropped one or two. That was
Yeah.
one on his hand. So I mean,
Yeah.
I see where y'all going, but like the stats don't always pay the story.
no,
And
but I
Bryce
think
threw some interceptions and bad passes in the end zone. Bryce
what I think we're getting to is that
threw like 3 or 4 like it was like, dude.
he threw 18 touchdowns in 9 games, and I think it was a clear development from last year, specifically when it comes to like getting rid of the interceptions. Because last year he threw 11. So
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said. Development. So when y'all were talking about like, well, how's he gonna help Bryce out? Somebody's got to help Bryce. Well, Bryce's development and his talent on his own is gonna help Bryce out.
huh?
Bryce's own talent is gonna help him become a greater player. Now we're gonna definitely need a coach. We
I don't
definitely
know
gonna need
about
a
that one,
coach.
brother. I don't know about that one.
No.
That's not how that works.
Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Bryce's own talent naturally will help him develop into a better player than he is now. Now, will it be a better player? Hold on. Will it
Okay.
be a better player to what we want it to be? Maybe not without a great head coach, but he will increase. Like he will get better. But
So you're saying even if he didn't have a quarterback coach, he would naturally just get like you're saying he wouldn't get as better, but just because like you're saying with playing, of course, he would get better.
The experience is the best teacher. So
Yeah.
yes.
Okay, no, I agree with you there. Okay, yeah. It's just, but like you're saying, it just wouldn't be what you thought it would be.
No, yeah. I mean, if I feel like he is like let's say Kalen DeBoer, even though I think we all have our hesitant in bringing him in because of what the culture and the defense will be. But if you brought in Kalen DeBoer, I feel like Bryce with Kalen DeBoer might be a Heisman contender based on how Kalen DeBoer's offenses are. If you didn't bring in a Kalen DeBoer and you brought in a garbage head coach who doesn't know anything about offense, or you kept Sharon Moore, I think Bryce still throws more than 9 touchdowns. So that's still getting better, right?
You know, one thing that's really interesting to me when it comes to the Kalen DeBoer conversation is that, like, because I'm not sure a lot of you Michigan fans know, but like he has his quarterback. So like,
what's the guy? Keelan Russell. Yeah.
So I've always been very interested in that and seeing how that
You know,
works.
Russell ain't big enough though. He
had his
ain't
own
big
quarterback with the guy. He had his own quarterback with the guy who's in Washington right now. He's still there.
So how big you supposed to be as a quarterback, Steve?
Yeah. Not. I mean, I'm just saying. Well, I said it because Bryce was small. But when I look at Keelan Russell compared to Ty Simpson and the backup, the guy he's up in Washington, Keelan is like I'm like, dang, dude,
He's
like
a true
geez.
freshman. He's gonna fill
But
out.
And he like 6'3".
Yeah, Keelan's not small.
But he's frail. He ain't like when you look at him, he's not exactly big. Like I'm not talking
I
about
get you.
tall. He's not the
I
biggest.
get you.
Like when you look at the backup, the other guy, he's big. This guy, I'm like, this dude is huge. But they put Keelan in one time, and I'm like, dang, he's a little.
Even so, Bryce Young and Tua Tagovailoa weren't big guys either, and neither was Lamar Jackson. So I mean, I get what you're saying.
I mean, Keelan Russell's bigger than JJ was as a freshman. Like,
Right, but he's not. I mean, I didn't say JJ was huge.
No, I mean, I don't think you had to be. We've seen a lot of little quarterbacks be very good.
I mean, Kyler Murray is an example of that.
No, the quarterback for Texas A&M right now ain't no big dude at all.
Oh yeah,
who's the quarterback?
Marcel Reed.
Is that his name? Yeah, but he's frail. Yeah, he's frail, man. But he didn't get. He didn't. Then he took off. If you can run, but when you get it's that one hit. I look at like you get hit the wrong. Like man, he got one hit in him. That's it. One hit.
Yeah,
and he had it.
I thought that about Kyler Murray, and he was, he turned out okay.
But who hit Kyler? I didn't see Kyler get hit a lot. This cat run like a 3.6 40, man. I never saw it. Them little dudes. They got that low center of gravity, man. You think you got him? And it's like, hold up, man. Where they at?
Kyler's built though. He's thick.
Yeah, Kyler.
Yeah, he's
built like a baseball player, like a little short baseball player, dude. I mean, that's,
he played baseball, didn't
he? Right? Yeah.
Yeah. Russell's big, like. Yeah. I don't want no Tim Tebow type guys. Man. I want to like Bryce is a nice guy.
Why not, man? Y'all had Alex Orton just like that, didn't you?
Team Big's overrated. I'm chilling.
Alex Orton was Tim Tebow. What happened?
Alex Orton was man. Alex Orton was.
Y'all was talking like that dude was built like Incredible Hulk, man. I ain't trying to hear that crap right now.
He was big, but
Alex Orton was out there lifting 700 pounds before that season started last year.
Orgy was basically when it was 3rd and 1 and 4th and inches. You know what? Orgy was Tim Tebow without.
Hey, you know who else was a big quarterback? Joe Milton.
Freshman year. That's what Orgy was.
Yeah,
what about Joe Milton?
He was a big quarterback.
Man.
Hey, Steve, I'll just say you all should have had some packages for Orgy though. I'll just say like on short yardage situations. Could have had a lot of
I
that stuff with
agree.
him,
I
bro.
don't disagree, bro. It was who was the Kirk Camp, bro? Listen, just look at the coaches, man. Forget the players. Look at
Let it
the
all out,
staff
Steve. Let it
calling the
all out,
plays.
baby. Let it
No, but
Kirk
I
Campbell,
mean,
boy.
no, y'all not gonna get me to do that. I know what you're doing, but it ain't gonna work. I'm just saying, you gotta look at even like this Johnny's favorite guy, Wake Martindale. Bro, listen, it don't take having two first round DCs to know how to coach a defensive line. What this year?
Bro,
Come on, man, it's coaching. You don't
Yeah,
need
there's
you because
no
you didn't need that in 2023. You needed some run stuffers. You didn't need all that. You need guys who
yeah,
gonna know what they're doing. But the
yeah.
staff failed them. The coaches failed these players, not the other way around.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, Stephen. I'll agree with you with this one. It's it should be one of those things where a lot of these Ohio State fans should really just chill out because for us not to have a quarterback and go 8-5, and then have a freshman quarterback and
Yeah.
our defense was trash
Not
and go
only did
nine
we
and
not
three,
have a quarterback,
y'all
sorry to
should
cut
be
anyone off, but not only did we not have a quarterback, we didn't even have a head coach. He was on his
right.
phone talking to OnlyFans models during the Michigan Ohio State game and
Exactly.
That's
during the
farce.
national
Oh,
championship game, trying to get a board
this
sucked.
is this is the silver lining segment. Okay, I got you. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, because here's the
I
thing,
got you.
bro. If y'all,
No,
if
for real.
for us to go 9-3, like you look at Sharon Moore. Sharon Moore is one win away, and he was one win away from tying like Jim Harbaugh's first 3 years, 10-3 at Michigan. So
Yeah,
like
yeah.
for that to happen with all that's going on, like Michigan's in a good spot.
But Bravo,
Hold on,
but I
hold on,
mean,
wait. Hold on. Let me ask you a question. I gotta ask you a question, my man. Have you seen your schedule last year? I mean, next year. I'm sorry, next
Oh,
year.
I've seen it. Yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
so hold
It
on,
don't matter.
wait.
That don't matter.
So just hypothetically speaking,
Uh huh.
going off of what you're saying, since all the good teams you played this year, you lost to badly. Next year, you play a lot more good teams. Do you think you would take losing to all the good teams but beating all the bad teams, or do you want to beat all the good teams and the bad teams?
Here's the thing. I
Because
want
this year you all didn't beat nobody that was good. You actually got
well,
destroyed this year. So that
I would
nine,
say
Why?
I
Why
mean,
is
you
I
know,
that?
would say Washington
Why is
University.
that though?
9-3 record, yeah, that's cool from a macro perspective. But
Well, a
what
lot
did
of
you
that,
actually
We can
achieve
say
in
the
those
same thing
nine
about the
games, though?
Buckeyes.
a lot of
No,
that
no,
The
no. I'm
best
not
game y'all
talking about
played,
them.
y'all lost. The best team y'all played, y'all lost. So we can say the
that's
same
true.
about y'all.
Oh Jesus. Oh, geez.
Okay, who,
what Big Dog is saying
who
is
had
that
excuses? Who had
even for
reasons
Ohio
to lose?
State,
Michigan or the Buckeyes?
Ohio
Who had
State
a better?
still,
Who had a greater?
but Steve,
Go
the
ahead.
difference is Ohio State still has a ranked win, and every team you played this year that's currently ranked,
Again,
you
I'm
got
not even knocking Michigan.
bro.
I'm just going off of
Okay,
that dude's logic. Like,
but the
okay,
Buckeyes
next year you play
also
a harder
lost to
schedule.
in Indiana.
Bro,
I
hold up a
get that,
second.
but
Every
here's the
ranked
thing,
team you
Garrison.
played
You
this
can't
year,
go.
donkeys. Hold up.
Yeah.
Every ranked team that's currently ranked that you guys played, they donkey kicked you. That's a fact.
Why
So
is
that's
that?
the
Why is
difference
that,
between
Kirsten?
Ohio State and you,
Because we had a coach that wasn't coaching.
bro. You
And
can't.
I'm
and
just
and
calling it like
also,
this.
did the Buckeyes have the youngest team and deal with major injuries? Yes or no? Yes or no?
No,
No.
we had the
Hold
biggest
on.
the Big Ten.
Okay,
Hold
no, I'm
on.
saying I'm not saying this as an excuse, but I'm saying you take Justice Haynes and Jordan Moore. Justice Haynes was the best running back in college football for 7 weeks.
Hold
Was
on.
he
Hey,
not?
Garrison, watch this. Steve, can
What? No,
I?
yes or no?
Okay.
Was he? Well, yes or no? Yes or no? Was he the best running back in college for 7 weeks?
No,
Yes or no?
Jeremiah Love was.
Yes.
No, he was
Now
not.
you
No,
gonna
he
lie?
wasn't.
You a
No, he
damn
wasn't.
lie.
No, he
He was in
wasn't.
the
No, he
top.
wasn't.
Steve. He was in the top two. I will give you that.
He
I
was
will
no.
give you
He
that.
was number one. Stop it.
He
He
was
was
in the
number
top
one.
two, man.
Now you take their best running back and the first two offensive weapons. Take them off the team, and then you say they get dog walked.
The heck
What
is
was
that?
that?
What?
Can I ask y'all? Can I ask y'all a question, y'all Ohio State fans?
What's up, man?
And I wasn't even trying to make this about Ohio State. Lord
I
Jesus.
know.
I
I
hate
just
making
want
it
to
about
ask y'all a
Ohio
Are
State.
we
question
just
though.
gonna ignore that?
I just want to ask y'all a question. Like those
Yeah, it was
runs
No,
that
I'm
somebody who
not
said
going to
we was
ignore him, man.
ignorant.
What the
I'm over
hell
here
did I
scared,
just
man.
hear?
let me ask y'all this question.
That's
Those two runs that a damn near broken arm Justin Jordan Marshall had that he got loose on, and then
Yeah.
that one run that our third string walk on running back had. If that was
yeah.
Justice Haynes, can we admit that
How?
that's 21 points?
Hold
How?
on.
I
Okay.
think the first one would,
Probably.
How?
and the other two I don't know, but the first one, yeah.
Man, stop it.
Okay,
House. That's 14-0 house. But stop.
that's
Stop.
14 enough, and
I
that
mean,
came
No,
at the same
no,
time
I
as
mean,
no,
that.
if my
no.
aunt had balls, she'd be my uncle. So
Now you always say that. That's the you say that every year. It gets
Steve,
lamer
chill,
every
man.
time you
Steve,
say
chill.
it.
No, don't do it, please.
Stop
Don't do it.
saying
No.
that. And I don't want to hear nothing about the chicken in the freezer, man. You do the same thing. Get out the car. All these jokes. You're not funny, man.
But
Please,
That's
man.
all he's like. Okay.
look, bro. I mean, we can talk about it, but I mean,
I want to see. I want to see
My
how
man,
Buckeye. Let me see.
what's his name? Who
Let
just
me
said that?
see.
I'm
Let
sorry.
me
What's
see.
his name?
Let me see Jeremiah Smith and Cornell Tate
Ronnie
get injured,
Bravo.
and let's see how good. Let me see Cornell Tate and Jeremiah
Ronnie
Smith
Bravo.
be out, and
Ronnie
let's see what the
Bravo.
Buckeyes do.
Yeah.
Ronnie
Let's see what
Bravo
the
says
Buckeyes
again
do.
for me
Let
again.
Jeremiah
For
Smith and
me. Hold
Cornell
on,
Tate get hurt,
Steve.
and we'll see what the
Steve,
Buckeyes
hold on,
do.
baby.
We'll see.
Hold on, wait. Johnny Bravo for me. This is just me. I don't care about what Garrison say. I don't care about no other house. For me, I know for me, from what I've heard and seen, when Ohio State lost games and they was missing out players, we was told you can't use us as an excuse.
facts.
You
Yep.
can't use that.
The two
Ohio
best
State was
players.
missing. Hey, hold on. Ohio State was missing a lot of players against Georgia, and the only thing we heard was you were chokers. Y'all choke, y'all lost.
Were
Don't
they
know.
missing their
So
best players? Yes
keep
or
that
no? Were they
same
missing their
thing,
two
man.
best
Again,
players?
that's
Yes.
just
Were they
me.
missing
Again,
Marvin
I'm not
Harrison?
talking about for nobody else.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
talking
Were
what.
they
about for
missing
me.
that? Were they
Yeah,
missing
but
their
can
So
best players?
whenever I
Yes or
hear
no?
somebody else missing players, I'm
I
sorry, but
ask
the
you
next
Big
something?
man
dog.
Can,
Were they
got to step
missing
up.
their best
can,
Got to
players?
can
step
I
Yes or
ask
up.
you
no?
something?
Big dog. Were they missing
Can
their
I ask
best
you
players?
something, big
Yes or
dog?
no?
Big dog, can I
You
ask you
say
something?
what?
Let me
Were
ask
they
you something,
missing
big
their
dog.
best players? Yes or no? Yes or
Yeah.
no?
I still can't hear you because both of y'all talking. Would you say it
Okay.
again? I'm
Were
sorry.
they missing their best two wide receivers? Yes or no? In that game, were they
Who?
missing them the whole game? The Buckeyes, they played Georgia. Were they missing them the whole game? Yes or no?
JSN didn't play that year. Or yeah, he
Oh,
had
okay.
missed the whole year.
Okay. So Marvin Harrison Jr. was that he played in the game. He got hurt, right?
And then he got hurt.
Okay.
And then
So
Stover, hold on, Steve. Stover got hurt the first play of the game.
Stover wasn't their best.
And
Stover
then
wasn't their best
Travion
player.
Henderson didn't play. Ryan Williams
He was not
played
their
two
best player.
snaps and left.
He
They
was not
was
their best
missing
player.
players, man.
He was.
They
I
was
asked you
missing
if they
players.
Michigan was missing their two best offensive players. Were the Buckeyes ever missing their two best offensive players? When you talk, the time you talking about? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Wait, you
Travion Henderson, JSN.
I think Marshall just
No,
said
no,
Marvin
Marvin
Harrison
Harrison
wasn't the best
Jr.
player on the team at the time. Hold on, Steve. I got this.
No,
Harrison
okay,
was not the
no,
best
big
player.
dog. That's why
Hold
you're
on,
not
man.
because y'all. We
Marvin
know why
Harrison
y'all were
was
accusing.
Steve.
And what
Hold
were y'all
on.
saying? And what were
Marvin
y'all? No,
Harrison was
big
not the
dog.
best player on that
No.
team in
Okay,
2022.
how come, big
He
dog?
was
How
not.
come when Marvin
Coming
Harrison
into
got?
that
How come when
season, it
Marvin
was
got? How
JSN
come when Marvin
and
got? No,
Travion
How come when
Henderson.
Marvin
can y'all
got? How
stop
come
talking
when
over each
Marvin
other,
got injured?
please?
Big dog. How come when
Yeah.
Marvin got injured? Y'all said if we had Marvin, we would have won. How come y'all said that?
Because of how that
Thank you.
game was going. Hey, come on.
No.
No, you
Okay,
can't do
but
that,
you
man. You
just
can't do that.
contradicted yourself, bro. You
You
just
can't do that.
contradicted
Hold on,
yourself.
wait,
You
Big
Steve,
just
dog, can I
I'm a
ask you a
contradicted
basketball
yourself.
question?
player. Hold on, wait, hear me out.
Big dog, can
Hear
I
me
ask you a
out.
question?
Hold
Big
on, hear
dog.
me out. Yeah, my
Big
man.
dog,
Hold
can
on,
I
wait,
ask
I
you a
got you.
question?
Steve, hold on, wait,
Let
I
me ask
got you. Hold
let
on,
me
wait,
ask
I
you something,
got
big
you.
dog. Okay.
Hold on, wait. I'm not even trying to change the subject per se, but I'm trying to equate it. When Kawhi Leonard got sprained his ankle and the Spurs are about 30, you don't think that changes? It changed everything.
I'm a Spurs fan.
No,
I
right.
know. I know what happened.
So my point is,
So,
Marvin Harrison, nobody on Georgia could stop him that whole game. It doesn't matter what happened.
bro,
It
why
doesn't
y'all talking
matter
about
if
this
that
before
pass
years ago?
that he threw to Harrison, if that would have been incompletion, it doesn't matter. He's still out there. When
Hey
you
guys,
lose that
So
it's
in sports,
2025.
momentum matters more than anything, man.
Well, can I ask you
Momentum is
something?
a hell of a
Big
drug in
dog.
sports.
Big dog, can I ask
Trust
you
me.
something, man?
Well, how come when Michigan lost Blake Corum in 22, we were still able to kick Ohio
Guys, it's
State?
2025. Jesus Christ.
I know,
Big
man.
dog, can I can I
we
ask you
know
something?
that.
Let me ask you something.
Jesus,
So,
man.
who
But
won
you
the
didn't
Blitz?
beat TCU without Blake Horn.
Who's the only
Quit talking
Blitznikoff
about
winner
that.
in Ohio State history?
Wait, what'd you say?
Who's the only Blitznikoff winner in Ohio State history?
They
Marvin.
got
Who's the
two of them.
only Blitnikoff winner?
They got Terry Glenn and Marvin. Terry Glenn and
Bravo.
Marvin.
Wrong year, Bravo.
Terry,
Oh, you're
Terry
right.
Glenn
Terry
won the
Glenn did.
Blitnikoff.
Yeah,
Two of them
man. I
You're
got
know,
it.
man.
damn
I don't
right.
know
My
what
bad.
you asked me, buddy. Yeah. What do you
Yeah,
ask
you're
me?
right. So who won the Blitznikoff between JSN and Marvin Harrison Jr.?
Bro, wrong year. Bro, he won it in
Yeah,
2023.
no,
That's a
yeah, he
separate
won in
year.
2023, man. Yeah.
Still a Blitznikoff winner, right?
No, and no. I already know what you asking again. Do you remember JSN was the guy who put up 400 yards and 6,000 touchdowns against Utah 2021? Marvin
Bro,
Harrison was
Utah
just a
was
nobody.
no
Hold on,
big
buddy. If
dog,
you
big
gonna
dog.
Hey,
ask me
bro.
this,
Okay,
then listen, let me ask.
I
I
got
got to
you on. I
correct you.
got you on this one.
In
Go ahead. Now that wasn't me.
2022,
Go ahead.
Ohio State
Mhm.
played Notre Dame the first game of the year. Notre Dame is ranked number 5. JSN got hurt, catching an out route, going out of bounds. Can talk about two people. 2022, Marvin Harrison ended up ascending that year because of JSN was gone. So what are you asking me?
I would
Johnny.
rather. I think anybody on that roster, well, not roster, anybody on your fan base will rather
Nobody would
have.
choose. Nobody would choose Harrison over JSN if that's what you're asking.
Nobody
Yeah,
would.
I think
I
so.
don't
You
know
know
what
why?
you talking about. Nah, you ain't doing
One
that.
can take. Hold on. One can take the top off the defense, and the other one is just running slants.
What?
JSN, what? Okay,
JSN just running slants.
Hey, big dog, you brought
Slants,
up Utah, right?
hold on,
screens.
wait. He just hold on, Steve. Hold on, Steve. I got you.
All he
Did
do
you
is run
even
slants,
watch
bro.
that Utah game?
Man,
I
fuck
watched the Utah
Utah,
game.
man.
I watched
Did you see the
that game.
last touchdown to put Ohio State above? What pass was that? Was that a slant, a crossing route? What was it?
Are we
No,
gonna act
I didn't
like
say anything
Utah has
about that. You
top
talking
No,
defense?
about
I'm
what
not talking about
Bravo
you. I'm talking
said.
about him. He just said JSN can't take the
What does
top
this
off.
have to do
What are
with
you
anything?
talking about, man?
No,
So
big dog, let me ask you a
Utah
question.
has top end talent,
He
huh?
literally ran every route in the book in that one game, and you saying he
Big
can't
dog,
do
Big
why are you
dog.
something?
going down this rabbit
Hey,
hole?
Johnny, we talked
Jesus.
about that. How many Utah DBs sat out there? How many Utah DBs didn't play that game?
Who
Two,
cares?
All of them.
two,
About
No,
damn near
all of
two,
them.
zero.
They were down
two.
there
It
backup.
was
Stop it.
two.
They were down there.
It
They
was
had a
two.
converted running back playing DB. Stop
It
it.
was
Stop
two.
it.
And guess what?
They're
Ohio
starting
State had
quarterbacks. They're
converted
starting
linebackers
quarterbacks,
out there
right?
too. So what's your point? What's your
Well,
point?
Ohio State, according
So their two
to y'all,
best
Ohio
DBs
State,
didn't play.
No,
yeah.
Clark Phillips played that game, man. He got smoked. What are you talking
Man,
about?
he was no. They're Utah's two best DBs. Cole Phillips was good. Their two best DBs did not play
Bro,
that
can we
game.
get off
Cole
Man,
Phillips was
this?
not the
Clark
second
Phillips
top two
was the
DB.
other
Stop.
DB. So what are you talking about? They had their safeties.
No, they had like
Hold
four
on.
Oh no,
DBs,
no.
bro.
Okay. Hey, Steve. Garrett, did Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave play that
Johnny,
game?
we're going nowhere with this, bro. That's
The
where we're
Garrett Wilson
going.
and Chris Olave.
Nowhere.
According to y'all, Ohio State
No,
fans, y'all
all
third stringers.
listen, Garrison.
According
All
to
I was
y'all,
saying was
No,
according to
I
this
don't
y'all
is
want to
Ohio
Ohio
hear
State
no
Well,
State fans,
excuses
conversation.
about
you
it.
can leave.
according
That's
to
it.
y'all
You can
Ohio
I
State
don't
leave.
want to hear no
fans,
excuses
y'all
about
third
injuries, man.
stringers should be able to beat NFL talent. According to you Ohio State fans.
I
So
don't
I
even
don't want to
know
hear
Yep,
who
none of
heard
that.
said
that
that.
before.
I don't know who said that, man. All I said was I personally don't want to hear about excuses of injuries when I
Oh
was
no,
told
ain't
I
nobody
can't
asking.
use them myself. So fine,
I
I
No,
mean,
won't
y'all
use
use
them.
it,
there's a difference. That's a
but y'all
difference.
use it
When
against
your best
Of
two
Missouri.
course
players
is
get
a
Y'all
injured,
use
that's a
it
difference.
against
difference. What are you
Missouri.
talking about?
Of course is a difference now because it's you that's
Let
going through it.
Cornell Tate and Jeremiah Smith get injured, and we'll see what y'all do in the bowl game. Let them get injured. They're your
I
two
mean,
best
y'all said
offensive
that
players,
against
aren't they?
Missouri. Y'all was giving that.
Sure
Oh,
did.
go ahead and play
No.
against
You all
Sure
Missouri.
did.
laughed at the Missouri game. You all laughed
It
at
was
that.
funny. It was
You
funny.
just thank you for proving my point. Thank you for proving my point. So now I'm laughing
No.
at
I
you.
also, I
Ha ha.
also said,
27-9. You see that? See?
let Jeremiah Smith and Tate get hurt, and we'll see what y'all do.
Get back.
We'll see what y'all do in the playoff. Because Michigan's two best running backs were hurt. Let y'all two best wide receivers get hurt, and
Jordan Marshall
we'll see
played.
what some other guys can do.
Jordan Marshall played against
Jordan
Ohio
Marshall
State.
played. He played, but that man got he played what 3 carries, 4 carries.
He had like 4
Stop,
carries for
bro.
like 80 something yards, bro. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, I
Like
mean,
y'all don't
what
act
would he
like
have
y'all
done
was
to help him
stopping the guy.
stop?
He
Let
Don't act like
played.
y'all
Jeremiah
was
Smith get
stopping
hurt,
him.
y'all will be
Don't act like y'all was
crying.
stopping
Y'all
him.
will be
Like
if
He
y'all
Jeremiah
was
gets
played.
hurt, y'all will be crying.
He
And he ran
played.
all over y'all when he
He
played.
being
He ran all over you when
disingenuous
he
now,
played.
big dog.
like
He played. I
that
don't
man
know.
had like 4 carries for like 87 yards. Y'all ain't gonna get up here and act like y'all was stopping Jordan Marshall. Like,
He
Bravo.
had
I,
4
I
carries for
think I
87
think I think
yards.
even
Okay.
you could agree with this, Bravo. If you take the field to play, you took the field to play. Like
I
you
get it.
The
took the
best
field.
ability is availability. If
You
you
took the
play
field,
sports, that's
bro.
the mantra. I ain't trying to hear that crap, man.
And if you take
No,
the
no, no,
field,
no,
there's no
no. I
excuses.
agree
I
with
ain't
you,
trying to hear
Garrison.
that, man.
I agree with you, Garrison. I agree with you, Big Dog. That's Teron Moore's fault. I told you
No,
he
bro,
running
Jordan
out
Marshall
running back
said he was
sneak.
healthy. Jordan Marshall said he was healthy.
Man, come on, man. That man was holding his arm down like it was broken the entire
Hey,
game.
Yeah,
then,
Jordan
after he
Marshall
got popped.
lied.
then
Jordan
sit
After
Marshall
he got
down.
lied.
hit, yeah, then he
Then
started
sit
holding.
Talking to
down.
OnlyFans
After he got
Bravo.
popped, but he willingly went down on his first carry. What are you talking
Bravo,
about?
then sit down. Don't
He did.
play.
Right.
Don't play.
He did.
No,
He did.
he
He
did.
This
He
man
didn't.
tried
tried.
to, he tried to give his
He
team
tried.
something.
He
He
tried.
tried to play.
I'm I'm not gonna say he was a liability because when he was out there, he was productive and y'all couldn't stop him. So I'm
He
not
was
gonna
the
say he
only
shouldn't have
productive
played.
player on
Man,
offense
he
in the
had
game
two
besides our
plays, man.
freaking
Lord
kicker.
Jesus, man. Oh God,
And he
And he
man.
was
played
Two
four.
forcing them
plays,
on both
man.
them plays.
He played 4 plays, bro.
He did not play no. So he played four snaps the
No,
whole
no.
game.
The
Four
No,
problem,
he
snaps.
played.
bro.
He
Yeah.
played
Listen,
all
it's not
52.
about running the ball. The
Yeah.
problem is he
He played
became a
2 series.
liability. You
Yeah,
can't
like
go
that
out
dude only
there.
had like
He can't
Because he was hurt.
No, you can't pass block on the play when he had a. Well, I don't know why you on 3rd and 8 you call a swing pass to a running back, but you guys
because
called
Sharon
that,
wasn't coaching,
and then he got scared. So no, listen, bro. Like again,
he was coaching. That's why he was trying to
there's
swing it.
football games.
No,
there's
he was
football
on his
games every
phone
week,
talking
bro.
to OnlyFans.
You didn't catch it.
There's football games every week, bro, where guys aren't playing, guys sit down. It is what it is, bro. It's called football.
We're not talking about that. We're not talking about that. Nobody's
We're
talking
not
about
making
that.
excuses over here.
We're not
Y'all
talking
beat
about
us.
football.
No, we're not making excuses over here. Y'all
No, we're
beat
not
us
talking about them
handily.
other teams.
Wait,
You
then
doing
Bravo,
that because you
but
don't you like to
Bravo,
change
I
the
just want to
narrative,
ask you this question,
but not
right?
today.
Bravo, I want to ask you this
Bravo,
question.
I was just
Yeah.
ask you this question,
So
man.
I'm not listening.
when you
Before you
talked
ask
about
before
when
you ask me that question, I just want to let you know I'm not making excuses. Y'all beat us handily. I'm not
I hear
making
you, Bravo. I
excuses.
hear you. So earlier when you asked the question about if we believe Justice Haynes would have scored in those runs, right?
Yeah.
Did you knowing that Justice Hayes wasn't playing? Did you pick Michigan to win?
I picked my team to win because Michigan is different at home than they are on the road. So I felt like we would have enough to actually do something. Yes,
So you thought that because you were home, you were going to win that game.
I did. Yes.
That was the reason. Like of all the reasons why, you thought that was the reason.
Also, I didn't believe y'all played anybody, which is kind of the same now because when y'all did play somebody, y'all lost. I also felt like
Texas,
Wink
I'm sorry,
Martindale would be
Texas
on his
is
No,
big.
no, no,
I
no, no,
thought
no,
Wink.
Garrison,
nobody.
Garrison, no, 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 nope, nope, nope,
I
Texas is
nope,
a
thought Wink would be on
nobody.
his
nope,
big
nope,
one that
nope,
game,
nope.
and he was not. I felt like
Nope.
I didn't listen. It wasn't in my bingo card for our middle linebacker not to show up that game. I didn't know about that. So
I mean, he has bigger things in life to handle. But what I'm saying is, are you going to sit here and tell me that a top 15 team is not a good win?
No, it's not
Texas
because they
suck, man.
No,
lost.
no,
No,
big dog. I want to hear Bravo say this. Is a
you
top
said what?
15 win a good win?
on the road in the snow.
No. I'm not talking about that. Bravo
Which
is
game
a
are you
top
referring
15.
to?
He's talking
I'm
about
Are you
Texas
asking.
referring to Penn
and
State?
Yeah,
It's a
man.
simple
Man,
question,
y'all don't even know when y'all was ranked. Oh my
bro.
Oh man, no,
God.
he's
I'm
talking about
talking about
Michigan. He's talking
Michigan,
about
bro.
Michigan. He's
Stop
talking
talking.
about
Stop
Michigan
talking
You
for
talking
a
too.
about
second. Stop
Michigan?
talking for a
You
second,
talking about is that not a good win for y'all?
bro. No, listen
Talking
for a
about
second.
Texas, y'all.
I'm talking about
Talking about
Indiana
Texas.
was Indiana a good loss for y'all?
I don't believe in good losses.
Me
Well,
neither.
well,
So
Texas.
Okay,
Bravo.
so
Listen,
why,
Is
how come
Texas,
the best team you
bro? Oh
played you
my
couldn't
God.
score 11 points?
I'm asking Bravo
How
a
come the
question.
best team you played you couldn't score 11 points?
Bravo.
How come?
Is
How
let,
come?
let
Texas
me
a good
hold on,
win?
Steven. Let
That's
me
what
answer
I
this
thought.
question.
Nigga, I'm not
So you
talking.
talking?
Good,
So you
not
talking about?
great.
Hold on, you talking about Texas,
I'm not
Garrison,
talking to
right?
you either. Bye,
Yes, you are.
clown.
hold on. Don't y'all talking
Yeah, I
over each
know,
other.
Steve, man. Garrison, come on, baby.
Johnny,
Come
take
on, man.
control.
No, big dog,
No,
what
man,
you
he coming
want?
every week stuttering, man. Go make some drinks, man.
Go find a bitch. Now, Bravo, what were you saying?
You talking about Texas, right?
Yours, maybe yours. I'm gonna give out the
No, come
wrong
Bravo,
one,
on,
bro.
bro.
I'm
Come
trying to
on,
talk to
baby.
you,
Come
Answer,
on,
Bravo.
man.
I'm
answer
done
the
Chill.
talking to you.
question, and
Chill out, guys.
Kenny,
Just a
answer the question.
conversation.
No, but Kobe, I'm
I already
trying to,
feel
bro. But
that.
he pushes me to
Garrison,
the
go
street.
ahead. Now, Garrison,
No,
Garrison,
you
go ahead,
always
man. Go
come
ahead,
in
please.
saying
Go ahead,
stupid
man. Go
stuff.
ahead.
Go to your
Bravo,
channel
can
and
you
talk to
please
them six
answer my
people,
question?
clown.
Bravo, is
Ah,
Texas a good win?
okay.
Was Texas was for the time y'all played them? Texas was a good win. Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, so when you say we didn't play anybody, that's not true, or we didn't beat anybody. That's completely false.
But
We
I'm just
beat
trying to
we,
figure
we
out out
beat
of
Texas.
134 teams, why
I
is
don't
Ohio
think.
State the only one that never played anybody?
I
I
don't
don't
think.
How
know,
is that
Listen,
even
bro.
possible?
I don't think Texas, even if they had made the playoffs, is a championship level team.
And so you got to be championship level for it to be a good win.
It, okay,
Jesus, come on,
okay.
man.
Y'all have one good win this year. You happy now?
I would rather you just
Wait,
say
wait,
you just
wait,
don't like Ohio State, man.
wait.
I
So
mean,
is
that's it,
Bravo?
And I
man. Because
You
know,
don't think
all
but
this
y'all
other
got
crap, man,
one good
I
win
don't
this
get
Bravo?
it.
year.
I don't
You
get
don't
it,
think
man.
you guys are a
Big
good
dog,
win?
what's your best win? Besides
Bravo,
Michigan,
you
what's your
don't think
best
you
win?
guys are a
I
good
don't
win?
get it, man. Lord Jesus,
Big
man.
Do I
dog,
think
what's
I
your
we're a
don't
best
good
get it,
win?
man.
win?
What's your best win, big
Is
dog?
Michigan a good win?
You know what? I would say yes.
I'll give
Michigan
you
was a good
that
win for
one.
y'all too. Yes,
Okay, then. So that's what I'm saying. Like, why is it that like Ohio? Like,
especially
again, like
since it was
I
on the
had this.
road. Especially since
I
it was
had
on the
this
road.
conversation with people before, right? And I said like I think it's disingenuous to say that. Like if anybody were to say in 2023, if someone brought up the Michigan schedule, I would call it disingenuous. If someone brought up the 2021 Georgia schedule that wasn't strong, I would call it
Uh-huh.
disingenuous.
Okay.
Sometimes
Okay. Let me
we
rephrase it then, Garrison. Let me rephrase. I think you will like this. I think you'll be better if I said it this way. It's not that y'all haven't played anybody. Y'all
mm-hmm.
haven't beat anybody who's elite. How about that?
So
How many
again, so
so
now
how
that
many
so now the
elite teams? How many
goalpost
elite teams do you think there are in
is
college
elite.
football right now?
I would say if y'all were to beat definitely
No,
Georgia,
Garrison,
would be
Garrison,
a
hold on,
great
wait,
elite.
wait, wait, wait.
Okay.
Before the season, Washington was supposed to make the playoffs. Illinois
Yeah.
was destined to
And
make the playoffs.
and Penn State.
Texas
Yeah.
They
was
were
supposed to make the
supposed to.
playoffs. Hold
And
That
Penn
don't
on,
mean
State.
that. That don't mean
hold
nothing.
on, Steve. Hold on, Steve, because you say Ohio State was going to lose 4 games this year. Hold on, baby.
I did. I did. I was
Yeah,
wrong.
okay,
I can admit that.
okay.
I'm not like y'all. I can admit
Cool.
when I was
Now,
wrong. I'm not like
now,
y'all.
big dog. Now,
Right.
big dog. You can't
Hold
say
on,
that.
baby.
And
Hey
then,
man, I got
big
a good
dog,
ass
you
memory,
can't say
man.
that
I got a
now.
good memory.
Now you can't, big
Okay.
dog. You can't say that now and then say that our next year's schedule is going to be brutal because you
No,
don't
no,
know
no, no.
that.
Okay, right. No,
This
no,
year you thought your schedule was going to be brutal
no.
too.
If you rewind, I said hypothetically. I say hypothetically because I don't just assume stuff. Again, I've been said this. I don't
Okay,
assume
I got you
anything.
then. All right, my bad then.
I
My bad.
promise you, I don't make proclamations. Ohio State gonna do this and that. You always hear me say, if they win, they win. If they don't, they don't. I can't control because I'm not playing. I've
I get it.
always said
So,
that.
all right, I get you then. My apologies then. Then I'm
No,
just
no, no.
saying
You
people
right,
who
man.
saying,
Trust me, you
yeah.
right, man.
But it's true.
Now people are saying,
But
now
again,
people
back
are
to what
saying,
I was saying before. When everybody was saying all this crap before, and then it didn't happen for them, now all of a sudden you want to poo-poo all these things. No, keep the same thing. You got to keep what you already set. You set the table.
Big
Now
dog.
own it.
Big dog.
You
Can I
all
ask you a
said these
question? Can I
teams
ask
was
you a
going to be
question?
good. Now because
They
they
think
wasn't
they want
good,
to run the
Ohio
table.
State beat
Big
them, and now
dog.
these teams
Big
aren't
dog.
good.
Hey, twin. Before you start, twin.
That's
Before you start,
crazy.
big dog. Let me ask you a question. Cause
Yeah.
your boy talked about 2023. How come? This is the difference between 2023 Michigan and 2025 Ohio, right? Michigan, y'all say they didn't play the good teams, but the teams that they played when they were good, they didn't lose to them.
No,
Y'all, the best
but
team
bro,
y'all played, y'all couldn't even score 11 points. I'm not
I
your
gave
brother.
your team credit. I gave your team credit. I
Hold
said
on.
if
Indiana locked
somebody
out
pulled
You
up
have
the
to. They
2020,
undefeated. They
no,
won
I
the
said
championship. You got no choice but
No,
to give
bro,
them
I
credit.
said if someone came up to me and said, bro, but
Johnny,
that
where's this
2023
conversation
year,
going?
Michigan didn't
Excuse
play
me.
anybody, I will call them disingenuous and stupid because I knew what I was watching. The same way in 2021, when Braylon Edwards came out and said, Georgia hasn't played anybody, I said, bro, that's disingenuous. They're beating the crap out of teams. Like
Exactly.
you still know what a good team is. And so
Yeah, I
that's
know,
why
man.
when
Yeah,
The
but you can't
Buckeyes
say that
Bravo asked the
didn't
against
beat
Michigan.
question,
You can't.
anybody
Hold
this year
You
good.
on.
can't say
when
So this
Bravo
Garrison. You
when
conversation
can't say
is
that,
stupid.
Garrison.
when
Garrison,
Bravo
you can't
asked the
say that
wait,
against
when
Michigan
Bravo
though.
asked the question, they haven't played any elite teams, bro. We throw that word around too many times and
That's
too
like moving the
easily. There
goalposts as
aren't a
well,
lot of
man.
elite
Now they got to
teams
be
year after
elite
So
too.
year.
Jesus, man.
who
But
said that
the
Michigan didn't have a good O line in 23?
I said it wasn't as
Garrison, I
good as
don't
the
know why he said that.
No, that's
2021.
not. Say, oh Maniac. That's not what I said, Maniac. So let me be
I'm
very clear.
asking. I didn't say you said it. I'm
Nobody said
asking
Maniac.
Whatever,
who
dude.
said
Nobody
It's
that.
said
all
that.
good.
Nobody said that, Maniac. Nobody did. What I
Maniac. What they
said.
were saying was he was asking me was the 23 line. He was asking me was the 23 line better as the 22 than 21. And I said no, but
It
it
was.
wasn't a bad line.
It
It
was.
It
wasn't
was.
just
Wait,
I'm
it
going to
Maniac.
wasn't
tell you
good.
why it was
Maniac. Wait,
better.
Maniac.
No, 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 no.
Maniac.
Hold on, hold on.
It
Let me
was
tell you
better.
why it was better.
Donovan
I'm going to
Edwards had
explain
10
to you.
games. Wait. Donovan Edwards had 10 games under 4 yards per carry. He has 7 games under 3 and 4 under 2. What are we
Let me
talking about?
let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. In the 23 season, Michigan's biggest games, how did they win them?
Bro, I don't compare
No,
you.
no, 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 no. We can't do that.
All right. I'll
When you
answer your
need, no,
question.
hold on. The
Wait, you
O
can't ask
line,
me a question. Wait,
hold
Maniac, you
on,
can't
bro.
ask me
But
a
let me.
question and tell me how I can answer it. You can't ask me a question and tell me how I can answer it.
I'm explaining to you
No,
why
you
you're
asked me a
wrong.
question. You just asked
I'm
me a
gonna
question.
explain.
No,
I'm
you
gonna
asked me a
explain to you
question.
why you're wrong.
Wait, you asked me a
Somebody got
question. Let me answer
background
it.
Man,
feedback.
Maniac, you sound like you're coming from a stadium.
What I'm sitting here saying, bro, is that first off, I don't think it's fair to compare
That
year
ain't
after
me.
year and say who did who play and who did what. What I'm sitting here saying to you is that in 2023, when it's very clear that Donovan Edwards was terrible that season, Blake Edwards' yards per carry went down,
Blake, pull
and
Who the hell is
JJ on
Blake
third
Edwards?
down was the most
Yeah,
efficient
Blake, come
player in
on,
the
man. Get our
nation.
names right, man.
That's why, bro, I feel like people forget just how great JJ was on third down that season, bro.
No, no, no. Let me ask you.
You
Let me
guys, you
ask
guys
you
went
this,
3rd and 7 a lot.
bro. Listen. Was Ohio State was
Why they
built
keep
to
bringing
run
up
the
Ohio
ball?
State, man?
No,
It's
hold
all
bro,
good,
Ohio
man.
on.
State.
Hold on, man. Let me tell you. Let me talk. No team in the nation was built to run the ball 30 straight times on the road against a top 10 defense and one of
Hold
the
on.
most
Are we
hostile
talking about the Penn
Hey,
environments
hold
State
on.
game
in
again?
America.
Garrison. Wait,
Go ahead, I'm gonna cook you.
wait.
Go ahead. Yeah, say some
Hey,
dumb shit so I can cook you.
Bro,
They're
I
hey,
not
don't
built
get
like
it.
that.
Maniac,
Trivia Henderson.
Maniac. Last time we talked,
Trivia
bro, we had a
Henderson,
good
they built like
conversation,
that.
bro.
Fuck
Bro,
out
last
of
time we
here.
talked, we had a great
No,
conversation.
no,
I'm not trying
no.
to argue with you,
This is
man.
no. Listen, you
Calm
can't have
down.
our O line in 21 and 22 could not do that, but the 23 line did. in the Alabama
Bro,
game.
that's because they play, bro.
They play what?
If your 2023 offensive line played that 21 or 22 Georgia team, you lose.
It don't matter, bro. That Georgia. So if you want to be like
that's the comparison you gave me. That's the comparison you just gave me.
No, bro. I'm talking about in 23. How is it that you could against a top 10 defense on the road, you could run it 30 straight times? That wasn't built like that. That can't do that. Maniac, what? What?
See, look, the thing that you all did run the ball. Hold on.
Was y'all built like that?
JJ did throw. Hold on. JJ did throw a pass during that 36 run thing. It was called pass interference. So don't act like y'all just ran the ball the whole time.
30 straight times on the top 10 defense. Ohio State can never do that.
Bro, why
do that program?
Last year, what are you talking about?
Can we have a conversation?
That's what. Listen, y'all couldn't do it.
They ran the ball down Penn State throw for 5 minutes straight. They end the game. What are you talking about?
Bro, in 23, y'all did
no,
that.
you just said Ohio State can't do that. You just said Ohio State can't do that.
In 23, could have y'all done that? 5 minutes. We did it for a whole fucking half. What you talking about? 5 minutes. We did it for 30 minutes. Your bum ass team.
So okay, Maniac. I'm gonna talk very calm because I want to have a conversation with you, bro.
I'm having a conversation, but y'all be disrespecting us.
All right, so in 2023, in that Penn State game, bro, outside of one run, you guys are running for 2 yards, 3 yards, 2 yards.
No, none of that stuff mattered, Garrison.
Bro,
no,
they
won.
Big dog, don't interrupt me.
Matter, man.
And they kept running because it worked.
Let me have the
that
conversation.
Don't matter, man.
Bro, you
and JJ was
punted
hurt
the ball
too.
most of that half.
Garrison, can I ask you a question?
What's up, Kobe?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, who was that? I'm sorry, who was that?
Bravo, yeah. So
I'm sorry, Bravo.
Yeah, no, you good. That 2023, can you confirm that Michigan beat 5 top 10 teams and 4 of them within the top 5?
Correct.
You talking about in the playoffs?
And the regular season, what y'all was ranked?
I'm talking to Bravo. Please let me have a conversation with Bravo. My God.
Nah, it
would be the Ohio State.
Get to the point.
Bravo, bro, I'm trying to. Jesus. All right, bro.
Let's get to the point.
Bravo, I really want to talk to you, Bravo, but I can't.
Go ahead.
He said Penn State, Ohio State, Alabama, and Washington.
Y'all cried. Here we go.
Bro, we had a good conversation last week.
Bro, it doesn't matter if it was last week. We talking now. And no, I'm not finished with you. Because you called me ask you a question.
Go ahead, man.
You said Michigan is not a top 5 job.
It was 4 teams, I believe. It was
5. We beat 5 teams in the top 10.
Who was the other one? Iowa?
Iowa, I believe.
Iowa was like number 11, I think, or 12 when they played Michigan.
Man, you can say
that.
Okay.
I think, yeah. But they were top. They beat 5 top 15 teams. I say that.
Yeah. Yes. And then 4 of them was in the top 5.
Wait,
so
who
Bravo,
was
man. So what
top 5
team was this, bro?
Ohio State and Bama, right?
Yeah. Penn State was top 5?
Yeah. When they played Michigan, they were number. They were like number 10 or something like that. They were number 9 and number 10. They were number 10.
Right,
they were number 10.
My bad.
Hey, Bravo, man.
And ran the ball in the top 10 defense. Something you never seen your bum ass team do. Never in your history. Your bum ass team.
You never seen
that 30 straight times against a top 10 defense. Name me a fucking year y'all did that.
Man, y'all did not run the ball 36 times. I just said you threw the ball and it was called pass interference, man.
Y'all stole. I can never do that.
Dog, he's right. That didn't care. It was pass interference. It was 30 out of 31
Come on, man. Why y'all keep saying it like y'all just ran the ball?
But it was the pass. It was called pass interference. But it was
29.
Maniac, hold on. Wait, no, Maniac. That's when Blake Corum ran that last touchdown in that long 38-yard one. It was right after that pass interference.
They declined it.
This is your team, and I know more of it about you, man.
Do that.
I don't even
you
like
would never see your team do that. You would never see your team do that.
Technically don't count, but I'm saying you
right.
Twin. He right,
Big
but it didn't count. But they ran it 29 straight times. So he right.
Bravo. So that season, right? When you guys played, when you guys beat Penn State, they were number 10. You beat us when we were number 2. You beat Iowa when they were 16. And then
why was Alabama? And
Bama was 3. Bama was 4. Bama was
Get
4,
to the
Washington was
playoffs
2.
though.
There you
So
go.
yeah, you beating 3 top 5 teams. Yeah.
Oh, so you a numbers guy now? Now you a numbers
So
Oh
guy.
no,
they
yeah. Only
That's still a lot.
he's
No, I looked it up, bro. It's
so were
Oh, of
those
course.
Nah,
Because
now
you're a
are
Ohio
he
State
numbers
those
beat
guy.
getting
4
he
just
getting
let
all
me
last
the
ask
year,
you this.
bro.
stats.
Were those the numbers that they were after the season ended or during the time we played them? Because you know that everybody shifts numbers to
I'll
their
look it
final
up.
ranking.
I'll look it up.
not
The
only
time they played
OSU
them. The
matters.
time they played them. No, I think that no, I think Iowa was number 12 or 13, but
Yeah, because
Alabama
Nah,
was number
nah, no, man.
4.
I
Because
think
he
they
was
I
saying
finished
know
the
he
year
Iowa was
was
in
number
the
getting
top
on Bill
17.
10.
while he
Nah,
getting popular on his
No,
little
Iowa was 10 and 2
yeah,
that year, but they were like
yeah,
number 13
yeah.
or 14, something like that. But Bama was number 3, Washington was
Right,
number 2,
right.
and they finished like that. Like that's how I think Bama finished number 5, Washington finished number 2 or 3, or number
Yeah,
2
and
still. So yeah.
I know Penn State had the
I think
number one rush
Washington was
defense that
2,
year.
Bama was 4.
But here's my question though. Here's my question. So y'all talk about y'all, not too big dog. It's
Yeah.
brought up that yards per carry. So when they won the Joe Moore Award, they didn't win a championship. So you think we care about yards per carry or a national championship? What's
No,
more
bro, it's
important?
not. That's not the conversation, bro. It's just like the
National
intricacies of
You
the
brought it
game.
championships,
up.
Steve. Then that Steve national championships. Go ahead, man.
Okay, right. So
Yeah.
that 2023 offensive line to me, because they had two All Americans on it. Well, one's unanimous. No, I think it was one. I wanted to be sure. I think it was one. And just like the 2023 team, they had one All American each year. But I would rather have a national title than a Joe Moore Award and a playoff loss. That's
Whatever
just me.
works, Steve, man. You're right.
It
Whatever
was,
works,
bro, it
works,
was
man.
an elite
Whatever
O
works, works.
line. Then Garrison brings up numbers, but then he says he's not a numbers guy.
Bro, what are we talking, bro? Like
Absolutely. I
it's
know.
not just
I
me.
know.
Like Bravo agrees with me, bro.
Hey,
The
twin,
offensive
it's when
Bro,
the
line
truth
wasn't
is
as good
you're
as
narrative.
we
bringing
thought.
up
It's when the truth is narrative,
Michigan
twin.
run yard per carry with the 23 O line. That line was elite. Why you think we won the national championship? Because of that O
No, I think
line.
That
Maniac. I
Yeah,
offensive,
think
bro.
I
with the
agree.
I'm gonna
Maniac
be
with
I
honest,
the
agree.
bro. I
hold
think
on,
you
hold
guys.
on,
I
Garrison.
think
I
you
think I
guys.
got it, Garrison. I got it, Garrison. Look, Maniac. What
Hey,
he's saying
this
is
dude, Ralph just said 2023 Michigan would beat any OSU team all time.
Big
Yup.
dog. Hold big dog. Let
Hell
Bravo
yeah.
talk real quick. Let big dog.
absolutely.
Let Bravo
Go
talk
Uh,
real
ahead. Go
quick.
ahead. Go ahead.
Man, I don't
Absolutely.
know.
But
I
here's my
don't
thing.
know.
This is what he was saying,
I don't
Maniac.
know.
Me and him were having a conversation about the '03 line,
But he
and
always
I was saying what I said was
don't
were they a
someone
great
fast and
line?
speak
Yes, but
money.
they weren't as great
How
as
come
the
you?
2022 or 2021 Michigan line. But they're still a great line nonetheless. That's what I said.
That's what I'm
which
saying.
is
It
But
don't need to
true.
be. But
Bravo.
what's the point of? What was the whole point of trying to downplay the
No,
23
because the
line?
No, nobody
I
conversation
was
mean,
trying
I
to
don't
wait,
know.
hold
downplay
on,
it,
hold
It
on,
man.
don't
hold
You
on,
got to answer the
matter.
stop,
question I just
stop.
They
answered.
was
The
better than any
conversation,
O line you ever
bro.
had.
You weren't.
So it
Wait,
don't matter.
Maniac. I'm trying to give you some context and nuance. The conversation started about Michigan in the pass game and how they develop it. And I talked, and what I said was that season, J.J. McCarthy was a big reason on why you won that championship because of how efficient he was. I think you guys need to go
He
back and
did have
watch.
time
I think
throws.
I think you guys need to go back
No,
and watch
didn't.
those games and see how many times JJ had guys in his face and how many plays he made. Bro, the offensive line was good. It wasn't as good as the years prior to. And
It doesn't
JJ,
matter.
Okay,
It was
so
still elite.
bro,
It
it's
was
just
elite.
it wasn't
Yo, all
elite.
right, that's like saying, well, if Ohio State don't got 5-star receivers,
I
then
mean, it was
would they
still
win?
elite.
Bro, it don't
Nah,
matter.
we
He
already
was a
know that ain't true,
playmaker.
man. We already know
Well,
that's
you know,
not true.
He's
Garrison,
a
We
you do
already know
know
that's
that
not
playmaker.
true.
Garrison,
That's
you
not
do know
true.
that line. But one thing's for
Nah.
sure,
Bro,
Garrison, about that
that first
2023
of
line.
all, you're the
Hold
most
on, hold on, hold on.
overrated
Bravo, I'm trying to
program
hear
in
you, bro.
Hold
I'm
up.
America.
trying
One
to.
thing, one thing's for sure about that 23 offensive line, Garrison. They finished second in the Joe Moore to Washington that year. So it's not like they
No,
won a
they
league.
did. No, they did.
Hey,
well,
They
they
hey,
well, they
uh,
should
hey,
have
uh, hey,
won, but that was
Bravo, can I
because
ask
of
you a
their
question
schedule. They
about
should have
that
won.
Joe Moore thing?
I never said that. I never said that they were
Oh,
not a
I
good
know what you said.
offensive
I know you
line.
said it. I know you
Like,
didn't
and
say they
I, and
won
I
the league.
think
I was
that's
just
my.
saying.
Yes,
I think
but then what's the point of
that's
saying
my.
there?
But that's my problem because Maniac, you don't know the context of the conversation starting
Oh,
about
but it
quarterback
doesn't
play.
matter if it wasn't
Bravo, am
that
I
it wasn't
crazy
by
here?
miles. And if you could listen,
You could
if
hear
you
No,
him
want to
say
nobody was
games
trying to
compare,
that were
disrespect
worse.
you
You didn't
can
Michigan,
hear the
break
man.
it
context of
down,
the
That's
bro.
all, man.
conversation. You don't know the
Yeah, man.
context
Nobody
of the
was saying anything to
conversation.
try
Bro,
to disparage Michigan.
that's like saying,
Maniac,
um,
you don't know the
if
context
if
of the
DJ
conversation.
if Will Howard was on your team, but in 22 and 23, y'all win the Natty.
Bro,
Like
we won it, bro. Okay, again. No,
we
we
can say
wouldn't.
shit like that,
No, bro. No,
but you
No,
think it wasn't as
no.
good.
bro.
But
What?
it
What
was
does that have to do
close.
with the price of tea in China? Like, bro,
It
like,
was close.
So Garrison, I think what you're trying to say is, the Cade McNamara offensive lines that he had was trying to protect him, whereas JJ didn't really need protection. It was just the line was
Bro,
in great
bro,
favor, beneficial.
He's an athlete, bro. That's
no,
stupid.
no, what I'm
They
saying,
had
no, God, dude, no. So,
Ohio
Bravo,
State had two
Bravo,
five-star running
I'm
backs last
saying.
year and five-star receivers.
All right,
And they
Bravo,
still
what I
lost
am,
2 games.
so
They're
Bravo, what
fucking
I am saying.
overrated ass program. Took them 10 years. 10 years with elite talent to win the Natty. Name me, I'm in my bag.
Nah,
Name me
okay,
one
I
team.
got it.
Hold on,
Let
because
me
I'm
take
going
my
to cook
gloves
you.
off.
You eat the
Please don't
world.
go down this rabbit hole.
Name me
Please
one
don't.
I
team.
got
Please
it.
don't go down this
All
rabbit
right,
hole.
hold
I
on.
got it. Garrison, I
You
got it.
got it. You don't got
You gotta do
nothing.
this, bro. It's
Name me
fucking
one
annoying,
team. Guys, we talking football now. Playoff era,
No, we're
right?
not.
Because
Okay.
according to
All I hear
Garrison,
is
from
screaming.
2015
Wait,
is when
watch this.
football
I got
started.
it. Okay.
So
Go ahead.
name me one team in the football era, college playoff, in the playoff era, that took 10 years with elite talent, top 5 classes, top 3, multiple first-round picks to win the Natty. Name me one program.
It took Georgia 7 years.
Not 10. So go ahead, next.
Wait. Hold on. Just to contradict you. Hold on.
How many programs have
Oh,
national
hold on.
championships in the
Garrison. I got it.
You don't got it.
He just said in the last 10
Bro,
years,
why you let him
ironically,
edit, bro?
Ohio
Like,
State won the first one. So now you trying to take that out while simultaneously trying to talk about them going 10 years without winning another one. They already won the first one. What are you talking about?
Talent. You have
What are you
5
talking
stars
about? They
up
won
and
the
down your
first one.
fucking roster.
They won the first one. And they had a bunch of 3-stars on that 2014 team. I don't know where y'all getting these 5-star crap from. All that just started, really. All that really just started.
Now it just started.
2014. Go and look at that 2014 roster, Maniac. Go ahead. Please take your time, man.
Nick Bosa? He was a fucking 3-star.
Joey Bosa was a 4-star, you idiot. What are you talking about?
You said 3 fucking stars.
Man, 2014. Go and look. Go and look. Zeke was not a 5-star. He was a 4-star. You all took Derek Green, who was a 5-star. Do you know anything? You want me to keep going? Mike Thomas was not. He was a walk-on. Mike Thomas was a walk-on who became, who got on scholarship. Cardell Jones was a walk-on. He got on scholarship. What are you talking? No. I got this. They don't know anything. I got this. No, I got it. Go and look at that roster. Go and look at that roster. Durant Grant was not no freaking 5-star.
Imagine Alabama.
Travis Powell was not no 5-star.
Nick Saban needed 10 years, and he did it. Kirby did it.
What are you talking about, man? It took Kirby 7 years.
Fuck your program.
It took Kirby 7 years during the college football playoff. What are you talking about? No. Let me take it back. It took him 5 years. I'm sorry. It took him 5 years. I'm sorry. You're right.
I'm sorry.
To be fair, Big Dog, to be fair,
Sit your
Twin,
ass
Big
down.
Dog,
I told you you ain't got shit.
Georgia has
You
2,
ain't got shit.
and they have a lot more talent than Ohio State. Ohio State has 2.
Back-to-back natties, man. Sit your ass down.
Of course you're going to say that. Of course, because now you're moving the goalposts. Now you're moving the goalposts, man. Now, okay, hey, Mania, how many does Michigan have? How many does Michigan have?
Back 1.
All right, then. Shut up, then. Shut up.
It don't matter.
Oh, we okay then. So don't talk about Georgia. Get off Georgia and talk about Michigan. Get off Georgia and talk about Michigan. They got the same amount. The same amount. The same amount. What are you talking about?
Bro, Big Dog, please
I'm not even serious. I'm just messing with you.
It's annoying, bro.
Fucking
Big Dog, let me ask you a question. When Kirby,
bozos coming here acting like they the fucking cream of the crop.
Because I said nothing. I was actually trying to. I actually came here and tried to encourage Michigan to see, to see if they can get a coach that fits themselves. I wasn't in here talking crap. I don't need to.
Big Dog.
I don't need to. Nah, go ahead.
Johnny, how many? Twin, how many first-round picks Ohio State has had in the last 10 years?
A bunch.
Maybe I'll say about 25 at least. Maybe 30. No, not 30. I wouldn't say 30. I'll say about 15. At least 15.
So all this talent, it takes them this long to win Natty. But no other team that has elite talent does that.
All right.
I agree, but Big Dog, can I ask you a question? Big Dog.
Steve, go ahead. I'm listening.
Hold up, Twin. Let me just ask one question. The Big Dog. So you brought up Georgia. When did Georgia start recruiting elitely year after year? Because it wasn't when Kirby first got there.
No, it was when they had when they started recruiting great when they had
Mark Richt.
I said elite when Kirby. No, Mark Richt. What he was doing good. He wasn't recruiting like this. It ain't like this. Rick was doing.
He
Rick
has
was top
Sam,
10
bro.
a few
What?
times.
Yeah, I know,
Kirby
man.
was
What you
Kirby
talking
was
about?
1 and 2. Mark Rick wasn't 1 and 2 every year.
No.
1 and 2. Not like Kirby.
Guess. Watch this.
That's what I'm talking about.
Steve. Who had more talent back in the early 2010s? Georgia or Ohio State?
No, answer my question first.
No. I did. I answered your question.
Answer. No, you didn't. I said, when did Georgia start recruiting at an elite level?
I
When
said
Kirby got
Mark
there.
Rick.
It
I
wasn't
answered your
immediately.
question.
No.
Mark
I said
Rick.
when Kirby got there. When Kirby got there, when did they start recruiting at an elite level? When Kirby was there.
That's not true. That is not true.
No, I asked the question. Because Kirby
What was that? Hold on, wait. Hey, Steve, hold on, wait, real quick. What was Georgia's recruiting class in 2017? Because he got there in 2016.
17. I think they were top three. Top three.
And where was Ohio State at that time? 2016.
I can't see it. Are you looking it up? Can you see it?
No. I will. Again, Steve, I'm not here to argue. You know that, man.
No, I'm asking a question. Big dog, listen. Because you brought up Kirby Smart. You said Georgia. My question to you was.
No, he was over there talking about Georgia.
Okay, big dog. But big dog. I'm asking you. When Kirby first got there, I think his pass was like double digits, like 12. But I mean, when did he start recruiting like he is now? How long did it take Kirby to start recruiting like that? How long?
Oh my God.
Like 1 or 2, 1, 2, or 3.
It didn't take him that long. It didn't take him that long at all.
It took about it took about 3 or 4 years to start recruiting like he is now. It just did. Look at it. Look it up.
Look this up, man.
Look it up. Like number 1 or 2, it took him about 3 or 4 years. It just did. Because you got to think, Bama was still recruiting at the elite level. So was Clemson. So he wasn't 1 or 2. You got to think about it. And the Buckeyes were 2 in some of those years.
And so was Ohio State as well.
It wasn't like it is now, bro.
Ohio State's best class. Hold on, wait. Ohio State's 2 best classes was 2013 and 2017.
Overall,
that were the 2 best classes.
What about the class of JT Tuamaloa? That wasn't the top 3 class. And
No. I'm over here talking about in the 2010s there, right? Because we was talking about early in the playoff. Early in the playoff.
Okay. Right.
You know that 2017 class is with Chase Young and Jeff Okuda now. That was
right. So he was right though. Y'all were recruiting all these guys. From you won the first playoff. It took you 11 years to win the second.
Can we start talking about Ohio State?
Exactly.
Yeah, but I want my question answered about Georgia.
If y'all gonna come here, I'm a flame.
You weren't shitting on Michigan.
Right.
No one was shitting on Michigan.
Go ahead, big dog.
All the time.
Yeah, I know.
You really, big dog.
Nobody was shitting on Michigan.
Steve, again, Steve, right. No, hear me out. Because again, we already made it clear. We already made it clear. There are no excuses. There's no nothing, right? There's no excuses on that.
Just answer my question, big dog.
When did Georgia? I am.
Go ahead, just answer.
It took 10 years. Hold on, wait. It took 10 years. Cool.
Hold on. What are we talking about right now?
Johnny, nothing. Bullshit.
Kirby Smart. When Kirby first got there, how long did it take him to start recruiting like he is now? Just answer the question.
But you don't.
It just started as soon as he got there.
No, it didn't. He wasn't 1 or 2 as soon as
Johnny, please get a hold of this, please.
No, he didn't. We don't tell anybody what to do on nobody's economy. You can leave.
Conversation ain't going nowhere. And
The thing is, we gonna move on. Johnny, the question was this: the playoff era. I said, name me one team during the playoff era who's had recruited elite like Ohio State, but took them 10 years to win the Natty.
Texas, Texas A&M, Oklahoma, Notre Dame, Michigan. All these teams have been recruited.
Johnny, this is a pointless conversation, bro. This is a pointless conversation.
Program is racist.
It's the whole pointless.
Steve.
Okay, Kobe,
Kobe. Let's move on. Let's move on. The playoffs. Let's talk about the playoffs.
Oh my God.
Go ahead. Kobe, you wanted to talk. Go ahead. Come on.
Birdie.
Go ahead. I'm talking to you, Kobe.
I can't even hear anybody.
So
is it something you want?
Hey, Steve, hold on, wait, Steve.
Oh, please, big dog. God damn it, dude. Like,
no. Again. This just no. Because
y'all been
all right, go ahead.
Y'all been talking a whole lot. Kobe, is there something you want to say?
I don't know what's going on.
No, bro, I think Kobe wanted to talk earlier, Johnny, but this conversation went like F the Bills.
It don't matter when it's
No,
your
it did.
time.
I mean, you can leave then.
Hey
His
Johnny,
mic
how
is
you
messed up,
doing
Johnny.
today, good buddy?
What up, Kate?
Okay, that's better. I couldn't hear anybody.
Got you. Go ahead,
All right,
Kobe.
man. Go ahead.
I wasn't saying anything.
Hey,
No, is it
Steve.
something you want to talk about?
Oh, yeah, I meant like, what did the whole conversation have to do with like what's going on today in college
We
football?
passed that. We passed that. That's why I went to you. Is it something you want to talk about?
No, not really.
Okay.
Hey, hold on, John.
I kind of joined in late.
Steve, they was
I'm
a
listening, big dog.
third.
Go
They
ahead,
was
bro.
a third in 2017.
Okay. What
Georgia
about
was third.
Big
2018,
dog, why
2019?
the fuck would you bring that back up?
No. Listen,
He's
no.
not talking to
Again,
you.
I'm not here to argue. No, I swear, I don't waste
No,
time.
you in the
I'm
feelings.
not here to
It's your
argue. I
bum
was
ass
just trying to answer
program
Steve's
for
question.
10 years.
I was
Big
trying to
dog.
answer his
Big
question. That
dog.
was it.
Johnny,
I'm
bro,
done now.
keep it-
I'm done.
What
I'm
about
sorry.
2019? No, big
Bro,
dog.
you
You
see what you
stopped
just
in
did,
1
big
year.
dog?
No,
You
man.
stopped
I
in 1
swear
year,
that
big
wasn't my
dog.
intention. I swear, please don't kill me, baby.
No. We
No,
good.
that
We
wasn't
good.
my intention.
Hey, big dog. No, we good. Big dog. I'm asking you because Georgia was 1-2 for like 5 years. My
All
question to
right.
you was simple. When did they start recruiting like they are now? That was my question.
Are
They
we
was
back to
third
are
in
we back to this?
2017. They was
You
third in
can leave.
2017.
I said
That was
Bro,
the
first.
Johnny
first
Okay,
just
what
said
year.
to
about
move on from
2018?
it.
What about 2018 to 2019, big dog? You keep stopping.
2018, they was first.
Okay, 2019.
Jeez.
No. 2019.
Hey, hold on, wait.
Bro, you should have it up in front of you.
They
Ain't that
was
hard?
second in 2019. They was
Okay,
second.
so it took him. So he got there
Hold on,
in
wait. Come on,
2017,
man.
and it took him 5 years to win the championship.
He
But he
had
started
the
recruiting
third
after.
ranked,
So right,
second
so
ranked, and first ranked recruiting
Big
classes.
dog, why
It
are you
took him five and a
okay,
continuing
half
so
years.
this?
but it took. So Twin was right. It took him about. It didn't take him 10 years. So he was right. That's my point.
But who had the same coach for those 10 years, though?
Hey, Johnny, bro. Hey, appreciate you, man. You have a good night. All right.
Well, you could have been left, bro. Bye.
Hang yourself.
I mean, but when you recruit at an elite
Whoa.
level, big dog, would you not agree that it's easier to win? It was easier for Dabo, right?
Come on, bro. Y'all got to move on from this conversation.
All right,
Y'all
yeah.
got
All right.
I
I got
just, I just want, I just want. I mean, you're right, but for real though, it took
Twin, you
It didn't
guys,
take 10 years.
twin, let's move on, twin. We'll talk
Yeah,
about it.
you
I
got it.
just cooked them. I just proved the point. It's an
It's,
overrated program. But anyway, moving on.
Yes.
Playoffs.
Ohio
Let's
State is
talk
overrated,
playoffs.
man. Yes, we
Let's
all know
talk.
that.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know,
yeah.
man.
Overrated. Bum
I
ass
know. Yes.
program.
Yes.
Anyway,
Ohio State
playoffs.
is
okay,
overrated.
big dog. Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Who do you want to
Oklahoma,
play?
Alabama. Oklahoma, Alabama. Who wins?
It doesn't matter. All those teams are overrated.
College football's
I'm
overrated.
okay. Does anybody think James Madison or Tulane has a chance at all? I mean, it is
Yes, they got a
football, man.
chance, man, because everybody else is overrated.
No, that's not funny. But I'm serious, man. Like Oregon's a good team, but nobody
I
thinks
think they're
James Madison
good.
has a chance at all.
Well, who
Nobody
has
like
Oregon played, Steve, to be considered
they,
good?
they they played Indiana. They didn't beat them though. They played them.
They
So
lost to
Oregon
the
is still
Same
same
thing with
good.
team you
the.
lost to.
Is Oregon good? I'm not saying Oregon's elite. I'm saying they're a good team. But the
No,
Buckeyes
I
are a
was
good
trying to
team. They both
follow
lost to the
Ronnie
same.
Bravo's logic because he said Ohio State didn't play anybody. So I'm trying to figure out who did
He
Oregon
ain't
play.
even up here no more, big dog. Come on,
No,
Oh,
he
man.
I
said
ain't
the
even paying
Buckeyes
attention.
hadn't
I'm
beat.
over
Didn't
there.
say
Oh,
play or
okay.
beat.
Johnny, man, you better quit yelling at me, man. It's like, come
He
on,
ain't
back.
even up here talking about some
Oh, he
Ronnie
Okay,
gone?
Bravo.
but
Oh,
big dog, who? Okay, so
my
your best
fault.
win is against.
Bravo,
So
my
your
fault,
best win
man.
is.
You ain't here to
So
finish.
your best win is against. So big dog. Is the Buckeyes' best win against Michigan or
No.
Texas?
We were talking about Oregon.
No,
Oregon,
lost that,
Tulane,
Okay,
big
right?
dog. We
okay.
talked about that for 30
Well,
minutes.
all right.
We
Well,
talking about
Oregon is Oklahoma. But I don't know. I don't know to be honest. Who knows?
I
I know
think
if the boy loses, I'm hearing he's out. Or they're gonna fire him. That's what I'm hearing down here. But I don't know.
Yeah, I think Oregon is either gonna blow James Madison out or James Madison just gonna play it close. I mean, you always got an opportunity. This is football, but I don't see them going into Eugene
What is
and
that
getting the
echoing
win
noise?
unless Oregon plays a horrible game. I mean, turns it over like 6 times,
Are
but
you
I
serious?
doubt it. It should. Who knows? You know, they playing with house money. James Madison is playing with house money. They ain't got
Is
nothing to
that
lose.
coach leaving too? Is that coach leaving too, James Madison? Or am I
Oh, I
mistaken?
don't know. I don't know.
I I,
I don't know
I
about
thought he
that.
was leaving. No,
Yeah.
because what's the name going to James Madison? Napier. Ain't Billy Napier going to James Madison?
I heard something like that.
Yeah, I think he is. I
So
think he took. Yeah, I think that coach is leaving.
yeah,
But let's talk about the next
So
playoff game.
yeah.
Tulane and Ole Miss. Who do you guys got winning that one?
Oh, Ole
Which
Miss for
one?
sure.
Ole,
Which
Ole
which?
Miss and Tulane, maniac.
Oh.
I
Well,
don't know, man.
Tulane already. I mean, Tulane got smoked by them earlier this year. I mean,
They did?
Ole Miss
Oh
is
crap!
facing a little, but now I don't listen, man. Shout to Tulane, but Ole Miss should put them in the body bag. They
Yeah,
should put them in the body bag.
Ole
agreed.
Miss can't stop nobody. Ole Miss
I
defense
agree
is
with
garbage,
maniac.
man.
Hey,
But then,
Steve, man,
twin,
as
not
long as you win
Tulane.
by 1 point in the playoffs, man, it doesn't matter, man. As long as you win by one.
You're right, but I mean, Ole Miss. Well, should Ole Miss get you like? Well, yeah, ain't no
Yeah, no,
no
I'm just saying,
argument.
man. Like at this
Or
50 to
even
point,
50 to
even coaching
44.
yeah.
is. Wait, no, Lane Kiffin's not coaching in that game. Is Golish coaching? Who's Tulane's coach?
Golding is coaching.
Golish is okay. Maybe left.
Golders left, didn't he? Didn't Golders leave, or is he still there?
All right.
I thought he took the job.
Yeah, Golish already
Yeah, I
took
thought
the
he.
job at Auburn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at
Oh yeah, he
Auburn.
still did. Yeah,
But
they letting
all
him.
right,
They letting him coach though.
all right. Last game, Miami, Texas A&M. The winner of that game goes to play Ohio State. Who do you guys got winning that one?
Miami. I got Miami.
Miami.
That's
Yeah.
tough. That's a tough because I mean
Is
that's a
it?
50-50. No, twin. I think it's a 50. No, I can see Miami winning, but it depends which A&M team is going to show up. If they defense could show up, then A&M could play with anybody. But
Good.
if they defense don't show up, but again, it's
Texas
not like
A&M doesn't
Miami
have a
has an
good defense
explosive
this year.
offense,
Yeah.
and they got to
Their
Doesn't
play
have a
on the
defense
good
is
road.
defense this year.
twin. If they defense show up, they're gonna give up 28 points anyway.
Right, that's what I'm
Anyway,
saying,
their
man. They
defense
don't
has
have
been
a
bad the whole
good
year.
defense this year.
So
Yo, you're
I
right.
think Miami. I think Miami's
There's a
defense. And
correlation
Carson
between
Beck
bad coaches and incompetency.
But we do
Carson Beck has
see.
a lot to prove, man.
Yeah, there you go. See, that's another thing, twin. Carson Beck. Now, he's been gaga doodle this year in big
Yeah, because
games.
he's high in half the games he plays in.
I don't know about. I mean,
His eyes are half open.
He do look high. He do look like he be on that good Zaza.
they got to run the ball a lot. They got to
God, I wish I
get the
could be
ball to
that
Fletcher.
talented and high every time I
Let
play.
Fletcher just. But because eventually you wear A&M down. Like you saw it against Texas, their running backs are good. Mark Fletcher is a monster, man. Like 20, and Miami's offensive line is pretty good. Well, it played good the first 8 weeks. I don't know what happened
Yeah,
after that.
their O-line solid. Plus, you got Ruben
But
Bain.
yeah, Ruben Bain is a man. Listen, woo, like I said, one bad hit, big dog. One hit from Ruben Bain
He
hit
gets
you,
it from his uncle.
man. What?
Yeah.
All right, let me ask Big
Yeah,
Dog
I agree with
this.
you, Steve. I agree with you.
Big Dog,
Yeah.
who matches up better against Ohio State, Miami or A&M?
The only reason I would say I don't know because it all depends on because I
They're
tried to
both gonna
watch
get smoked.
I tried to watch my Miami and Texas A&M like D line in particular,
All right.
and I don't know, like I said, both of those D lines are up and downish, but when they're on, then they're on. So it just like it's for both of those things, they kind of similar, kind of.
Okay.
So for
Who's
me,
Miami and A&M?
I'm talking about like they style of play, like it's like more of a hit or miss. It's like more of a hit or miss. Like both of those teams feed off of big plays all day, every day.
Yeah.
That's what they want. Because otherwise, if it's a slow paced game, like how Louisville did Miami, and just like how Texas did Texas A&M, they don't know what to do because now they're in panic mode because they still trying to play their style, but they don't know how to change it up. So for me, like honestly, it really doesn't matter. I just want to see it. But I also thought it was funny how they pinned these two teams, all because of the Notre Dame debacle. It's funny how
Yeah,
they
that
got
was
these
kind
two
of
teams
that
playing
was a
against
way
each
to keep
other.
them out, though. That was a way. But
Yeah,
let me
right.
as far as A&M's receivers, they don't worry you as a Buckeyes fan with your DB, with your cornerbacks.
They got that dude Concepcion and that other dude. I can't think his name.
A&M.
But I
Reed,
mean,
not Reed.
you got to do
fast,
something, man. You got to do something because but back to your point, Steve. I do want to see their offense against Ohio State's defense. I do want to see that. So again, for me, it really don't matter. But if gun to my head, I probably pick Miami just because I probably pick Miami.
Yeah, I mean, I think it doesn't matter who y'all play of the two. I mean, I'm gonna favor Ohio State to beat either team at least by 10. But it's football. You never know. So,
Yeah,
but I don't think. I think if it's Georgia and Ohio State in the semifinals, that's
I
I'm
gonna
need
be a
thinking
that.
good
I
Georgia.
game.
need that
Easy.
game. I
That's
need
That's
over
that
gonna
game.
I
be
with.
a
don't,
good
I
one.
don't think you want
I
that.
think
I
Georgia
don't
could
think you
beat
want
I
that,
Ohio
need
bro.
State.
that game.
I don't think
I
you want
need
that for real.
that game.
It sounds nice. I don't think you want it, bro.
I
Not this
need
year. I don't
that
think you
game.
want it. All right. Georgia got two elite, well, I can say elite. They have two really good cornerbacks who can play one on one. They don't need to double team anybody. They
Then
don't.
let's play football, then, Steve. Then let's play football. I like that. Come on, then.
Yeah.
Do
Then
you
let's play
know?
football.
But
Do
they
you
got an
know where
offensive
that
line that
game
can
is
push you
played
around
at?
too.
That semifinal game.
The
If
sugar, it's the Sugar Bowl, ain't
Ohio
it?
State and
Or the
Georgia play,
is it Louisiana? Is it the Sugar Bowl or the
Yeah,
Orange Bowl?
yeah, I believe so. I believe
yeah,
so.
Yeah.
yeah.
It,
That should
so
be a
it's the
goodie.
closest to
That should be a
the
goodie.
closest to the highest rated team. So this is the Louisiana or Florida, one of them.
Yeah, it's that's a game that got a lot of storyline behind it. So it's I actually want that one, honestly. I actually want to watch that one.
Hey
Um,
Johnny. Hey Johnny. Speaking of which, you got two more super chats in the chat there, Johnny. You got two more.
Let me read these. Let me read these real quick.
Yeah.
Blue Wolverine, got my football with me. You have my support. Appreciate Blue Wolverine being a member for 3 months. Blue Wolverine again with the 50. Here is an hour. We got the GOAT therapist, the good therapist. Appreciate the $2. OSU fans get the college football playoff, but them in the playoff
Over
put them in over
TCU.
TCU. Magnetic. Appreciate the
What?
5. Garrison is
Oh
Braxton
yeah.
from the Jamie Foxx show. Michigan fans hate him.
Ah,
Go
I
ahead.
ain't
ah.
about
Well,
to
Braxton,
disrespect my
I can
man
see
ah.
that.
Braxton. Nah.
I can see. I definitely, man. Don't do Braxton like that. Don't even do Carlson like
Hey,
that.
Steve, man, I believe that's Tim Duncan's brother.
No, it ain't, man.
That is.
Jamie
Christopher
Foxx.
Duncan. No, Tim Duncan's brother is like it's not Christopher. That's not his brother. No, that's not.
And we are 38 from a third hour. So we got about 10 more
Almost
minutes.
got my man.
He just gave $50, didn't it? That ain't the third hour.
We already in the second hour.
But, well, all right. Well, technically it's your fault. You didn't say nothing.
Y'all was arguing about whatever that was for a long time. Long time.
Man, all right. It is what it is. I can't argue that, my guy. Well, I think, man. Who likes Texas Tech? Who thinks they can do some damage? Like for real?
Me. I think
Honestly.
they
I
can.
love Jacob Rodriguez. That mustache
Yo,
is
what up?
that
I don't, I
mustache.
don't, I don't, I don't know about Texas. They might win it, but they had to play Oregon first though.
Yes.
If Oregon won, they're not beating Oregon, bro. I'm sorry.
They're not.
Well, let me not say that. I don't. That's not a good
Nah.
matchup for them.
Those linebackers, bro. Texas Tech linebackers, bro. Them dudes is real. They D line is real. Listen, this is gonna be played on a neutral field. This ain't gonna be played in Oregon. And the only thing that worries me is can Texas Tech's offense, score enough points against a team like Oregon. But that's gonna be a fist fight, twin. That's gonna be a fist fight. Texas Tech, Oregon, man, oh man. I can't wait to see that one.
Maniac, I don't think Texas Tech Oregon's gonna be a
They,
fist fight. Texas Tech is gonna beat the hell out of Oregon. I'm telling you right now.
Why you think that?
what?
I think Texas
I don't know, but
Texas Tech's defense is good, and I think they'll cause Dante Moore a lot of problems. And I think that's what's gonna help Texas Tech win that game against Oregon, mainly.
Solid take. That's a solid take.
It'll be a rock fight.
Dante Moore. I mean, Texas Tech is good. They got a lot. But their best players are portal players. Like if Oregon spreads them out and open Texas Tech up, man. Well,
Doc,
Paul,
hold on.
it's gonna be
Hold
tough.
on, hold on. You forgot Texas Tech has got a good room of linebackers, and that linebacker room is pretty solid. So them linebackers are
Yeah,
gonna be a key part of that defense against Oregon. And you got to
I agree.
remember, The linebackers are the leaders of the defense. So you got to remember that.
Right, but that's Oregon's speed. I think can counter some of the linebackers play bunched up. Oregon gonna spread them boys out. Let's see how you in space 1-on-1. Can you tackle their running backs? Can you tackle their tight ends? That tight ends are fast, dude. It's gonna
But
be
here's the
tough.
thing:
I'm not saying you're wrong.
Could Texas
God,
Tech
can you imagine if we went
game?
against the D?
Hold on. Could Texas Tech play a better game and then outplay Oregon? I think so. They could outplay Oregon and they could counter them on every play.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Oregon speed. They can outplay them, but it's
Oregon's
about the
speed.
scoreboard at the end of the.
Twin.
Go ahead.
Also remember,
Yeah.
Oregon, when they played against physical teams, that offense
Yeah.
didn't look so pretty. So
You're right. Indiana bullied them. You're right.
yeah, even Penn State for a minute was there holding them down. That was their last hurrah. So I'm gonna see how can Oregon's O-line match up with that physicality of Texas Tech. Now if their O-line can hold up, then it could be spooky hours for Texas Tech. But if they getting pressure to Dante Moore and making Oregon one-dimensional, it's gonna get interesting.
See, who beat Texas Tech, though, Twin? Who beat them? Do you remember that game?
Arizona State.
Arizona State, and you saw how they beat it. They whooped them boys, pretty much cat bragging. It was like, yeah, it was like so. I don't. If Dillingham figured it out, I think Lanning can. Even though I don't like Lanning, I think he can figure it out too, bro.
And people are going to bring up how their quarterback didn't play that game though when they lost.
But I mean, the quarterback. Texas, well, we got to take into account everything, but
right. Well, you know,
yeah.
I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong. I'm just saying, you know, people are going to try to say that. I mean, because
Johnny, you got another super chat, Johnny.
Wasn't he hurt, or did he get hurt in the game?
Nah, he didn't. Yeah, I think he got hurt. I think, yeah.
Okay.
Let me read these other supers before we get into something else. Elks, appreciate the $2. Johnny had to stop by and support. I appreciate it. Jared Lake, appreciate the 10. Let the next coach be the best coach. That's a fact. And Dom with the 10, appreciate it. And Jay Marion with the 5, appreciate it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But let me say this. Tulane, Ole Miss wins that game, but ultimately Georgia's gonna beat Ole Miss, and I don't think it's gonna be any competition.
Okay.
But Georgia ain't gonna play Ole Miss to the championship, but that's the case.
All right, so let me ask you.
They're in different brackets.
Let me ask this though. Do you think Oklahoma, Alabama, how do you think they match up with Indiana?
Well, I heard. Are you talking about the matchup against Indiana?
I think Oklahoma can.
Oklahoma, yeah. Oklahoma's given Alabama problems already. So I think Oklahoma could give Indiana some problems.
Yeah. Yeah, I say this, man. But that game is their Oklahoma's offense, right? Sometimes they rely too much on John Mateer. And Indiana showed they could play with the best of them. They did it against Oregon. They did it against Ohio State. Playing someone like Oklahoma, they're not going to be intimidated. Now, Oklahoma's defense is extremely physical. They tackle well, and they bruises, bro. After you play Oklahoma, win or lose, you coming out of there limping and hurt. So this is probably going to be the most physical game Indiana plays if it's Oklahoma, which I'm expecting because Alabama's limping into that game Friday. I don't know if Ty Simpson is healthy, if he's going to even play. They running game, they running backs are out. I don't know.
Now that Penn State game, Indiana and Penn State, that was physical, bro. Like Penn State gave it all they had. They gave it all they had.
So you saying that Ohio State game wasn't physical?
No, Indiana. No, it wasn't like Penn State, bro. That was. No, that was. If you watch it objectively,
the man got hurt on the first play of the game.
He was he really? He didn't look hurt when he won the Heisman throwing them passes. But I'm saying that Penn State Indiana game, that was like I was like Indiana finna lose, and like Penn State literally gave it everything. They had nothing left. And
hey, Johnny,
Mendoza just pulled it out.
Hey, hold on, Johnny.
wanting
You
to cover
wonder
zero.
what's with the mood change with me? You probably wonder what's up with the mood change with me. Hey, would you mind going to my YouTube page? Go to my latest post.
I didn't know you. I don't know your YouTube. I didn't know you had one. I didn't.
Go to my YouTube channel.
What is
I
it?
know, John.
What's the YouTube channel,
Okay, hold on. Go to my YouTube channel, K the Diesel Freak. What it says on my profile name, and go to my post. It's
Bro,
the first
just
one I
tell
hit.
us. Just tell us, dog.
I'm
You
gonna
got
let
a
Johnny
girl.
find out because
You got a girl.
Man, that's crazy, man.
No, he do.
Man, that's
You got a
crazy.
girlfriend.
Hold on.
I do.
Hold on.
Ah, you see? I told you.
Is that supposed to be like an
Congratulations,
achievement or
man.
something? I'm just curious. Like, wow, like what's
No,
us?
he just let him be happy. Hey, congratulations, guy.
No, okay,
Congratulations.
fine. No, I was just saying, like, okay, like, cool. Like,
No,
okay.
this is it's a. Hey, I'm gonna Johnny, I'm gonna drop down. I'm gonna go there, man. But it's all good. Hey, yeah, I'm gonna give it. Y'all stay up, man. No doubt. Quinn, I'm gonna hit you later.
See you later, Steve.
All right, man. It's all good.
Sound like you hating, big dog.
No, I was just asking. Like you said, he got a girlfriend. I'm like, he's supposed to, right? Like,
I got a girlfriend. Yeah.
I don't see it. What's your page? Hayden the Diesel Freak?
Yeah.
he said he don't see it. He meant to tell. I'm just joking.
I know, big dog. You joking?
I know. I'm just
Untold, Caden the Diesel Freak.
I don't see nothing. You just got one post.
man, I got so much to say about that last game, but
yeah, I do got a girlfriend, Johnny.
Okay,
Is that the announcement?
So he got him a woman. Ain't nothing wrong with
what's
that.
her measurements?
Whoa.
See, Johnny trying to blow that stuff up.
I ain't saying that.
99, 99, 99. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, baby. She all 99 for his measurements.
But I'll just say this.
overall.
This
she
college
got a
football
99
season's
overall
gonna be
2K.
good.
That's crazy.
Big dog, listen.
Get your
This
final
college
thoughts.
football season for us is gonna be good. And I think it's gonna be good. If Texas Tech, beats who they got beat, it's gonna be good. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
But like I said, Texas Tech against Oregon, Texas Tech wins that defense, wins with their defense. Easy. I mean, I could see them being similar to like the Baltimore Ravens with like Ray Lewis and all them. They just like to score. I mean, sure they had the one bad game, but they win the rest of their games easy.
Nah, man, I agree with you, man.
Gotcha.
I mean, with Georgia Ole Miss, that's no question. Georgia wins over Ole Miss or Tulane. It don't matter.
But I don't think they would play unless they met in the championship game, I believe, since they're in different brackets.
Yeah, but get this again. Between Ole Miss and Tulane, who would have a better chance of winning over Georgia? Because I honestly don't think they have either chance against Georgia.
But again, it also depends. I mean, I don't know. But
Georgia's defense stepped up against Alabama in the SEC title game. Note that.
But Alabama was already, running on fumes anyways. Again, not making excuses from that Auburn game, because the game they shouldn't have won in the first place. But, I mean, they did.
Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying, but, I mean, Georgia put a number up against Bama.
Georgia did what they were supposed to do, which is what, I give you that. But all in all, though, I just want my team to stop fooling around, man. Just play football, man, and let's see what happens.
Hey, big dog, it's not only your team, it's my team as well. My Ohio State Buckeyes. We need to get our act together, get ready to rumble, and we need to step up our A game on defense. Bottom
Like
line.
I said, man, again, man, if you're gonna lose, man, just lose. Don't give a reason to yourself to lose. I don't understand some of these coaches out here, man. I don't get it.
I agree
Well,
with
go
you.
ahead,
Y'all
John. Go
reason
ahead,
for
man.
losing? What is the reason?
No, it's okay. So if you get a 5'6" corner or 5'9" corner on a 6'3" guy in the red zone, and there's nobody 8,000 feet near them, why are you trying to run?
But
I don't
they
care if you
did
throw
throw it to
8,000
him.
incompletions. Just throw the man the freaking ball. Just lob it up, man.
They did throw it to him a few
No, they
times.
did not. No.
He had him
They
locked up
threw
a
it.
couple
They ran a
times.
play action to a tight end. So to what's his name? I can't think his name. Like, nah, forget all that. You want to play one on one here, man? Forget all that route running. Nah, I'm just gonna lob it up, man. Jump ball. Go get it.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying that. Like, stop making this stuff difficult, man. Stop trying to run on 4th and 1 with Julian saying when you get Lincoln Kleinholz right there on the freaking bench, who's 6'3", 210.
So you
Give
want
him the
him to
ball.
be sneak?
Give him the ball. Stop doing this whole we're gonna do things throughout 12 games and then the last game or whatever, later on in the season, you don't want to do anything. Like I'm just saying, like, it's not even Ohio State. I just see that all across all sports. I don't get it, man. You do
Right.
what's best for your team, man. Who cares
But
about stats and all that? Who cares, man? At this point, like, who cares, man?
Right. But here's the thing. Ultimately, Ohio State has to step their A game up. Ultimately. Like, we cannot keep our foot off the gas pedal, man. I'm being straight up honest.
From what I've seen from that game, it was. I personally love defensive games. I don't really care too much about no 59 to 50 or no 45 to 10. I don't care about all that. I like defensive battles. I like this stuff, man. So for me, it was always gonna be who gonna make that play at the end. And once I seen they could not convert on 2 4th downs, and then I knew Fielding was gonna miss. If y'all watch, anybody watch, all his field goals go to the left. All of them.
You're right.
And then if y'all watch that last field goal kick, he ain't even like using, usually kickers are like set and then like relax their arms or whatever they do. And then this dude went up like he was about to shoot a jump shot. He just went up there and then just ran off and kicked. And I knew he was gonna miss. 20-some yards away. And I know, you know what? And I'm gonna throw a cookie out there for Michigan. Just ironically, the score ended the way it was, 13-10. You can't make this stuff up, man. You can't make this up off of a missed field goal. What'd you say?
Your season ain't gonna end like last year, though.
No. You know what? I'm gonna kick Johnny ass, man. You doing this bullshit. You a line of ass, man.
I know what you see. It happened again. We lost 13-10. We about
Yeah,
to win the
okay.
championship. We about to go to run. Not this
No. People got to get over that defense now, man. Again, okay, if I'm going to make an excuse, it's the only one I'll throw out there because I can. I think I'm obligated to make one. I don't think Brian Hartline or any of them really took that whole game plan with Indiana serious. I really don't think they did. Like it was like they put a lot. I'm not saying they put everything in the Michigan game, but they did put a lot on that game. And then once Brian Hartline accepted that
Offered
coaching,
USF.
yeah, all that, it was just like then like you can see in that game because it was like you had to take like the plays they was running the last 4 or 5 minutes of that game. You should have did that in the first quarter. Like Indiana was aggressive the whole freaking time. Play actions, bootlegs would have killed them. They wanted to do that at the end of the game. I'm sitting there like, why you? It's over with now.
Indiana made y'all change y'all game plan because y'all couldn't block them up front. Y'all start moving.
Well, again, it was more so of for me. You thinking you just gonna sit back there against anybody? It doesn't matter. Like again, for me, it doesn't matter. Like make them use their D line, then run some hurry up offensive, then change up something. You still trying to run plays that you was running against Texas in the first week for what?
There's some money plays.
Why are you trying to take all day? You shouldn't be. No. I'm trying to run you out, man. Let's hurry up and get this game. You see how the defense is playing. Indiana scored their only touchdown in the third quarter. Like you should have been up on them. But it didn't happen that way. Indiana took advantage because, again, momentum changes a lot. Once that field goal, it was over with now. The defense tried, but I mean, that was it. That was it.
Yep.
There's nothing else you can do because other than that, I mean, I actually like I said, I like that game a lot. I just don't think anybody else from what I've seen from Texas A&M, Miami, or Georgia, who's going to play like the Georgia defense, sort of like that, but they don't have that offense to where they like throwing the ball down the field. They don't have a quote unquote good running game. It's above average. It's okay. Like, but Georgia's main thing, they love that screen, that wide receiver tunnel screen. They love
Yep.
doing that.
Zachariah
That's their
Branch.
bread and butter. Because
Mhm.
they've been running that for years, and this crap been working on everybody. Long as you can get them behind the chains and like that whatever that Georgia quarterback name. What's his name?
Gunnar Stockton.
Yeah, Stockton. Long as you make him turn into a quarterback like Ohio State said they made Bryce Underwood, make him become a quarterback. Make him beat you. Make him beat you. Again, I'm not discrediting Michigan. I'm just saying make him become a quarterback because nobody really had made him do it because he don't like throwing a ball like that. He want to run, and he don't like ducking anyways. He don't like protecting himself when he run. He's going all out, which again, I mean, I like it, but it also, it can be a detriment to your team. But like I said, man, we'll see. I do want to see if Oregon, Indiana again to see what comes out of that. But I don't know about Texas Tech and Oregon, though. I mean, maybe Texas Tech might pull it out. Who knows, man? But again, just got to sit back and watch, man.
I
Who
know I'm
do
gonna be
Michigan
watching.
play, man? When do they play?
We play Texas probably January 1st, I believe.
Oh, man, y'all in a bowl game? Oh, snap. Oh, man, I didn't know that.
All right, big dog.
You know what I'm talking
nice.
They're in
I'm
the
messing with you, man.
they're in the Cheez-It Bowl against
Bryce
Texas.
Underwood gonna throw 9 passes this game. Watch, y'all still ain't gonna open this man up, man.
I'm not ready to get into all that just yet.
I know I'm messing.
Don't give your final thoughts, big dog or Caden.
Again, man, good luck to everybody, man. Hope everybody stay safe who are stuck in the snowstorm stuff, man. Everybody stay safe, man. And as usual, man. Johnny, it's good being up here. What's your name? I can't see his name. Crap.
Caden.
Oh, Caden. I'm sorry. Caden, man. It's nice meeting you, man.
Big dog, we'll see you later and go Bucks, my dog.
Yeah, man, Johnny, man. Next week is a playoff start. The 19th. So yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Try to come up here and chat up a little bit, see what's going on. But everybody be safe, man.
Got you. Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, of course, man.
Caden, give your final thoughts.
Well, Johnny, you obviously should know. I'm gonna be watching the playoffs. I'm gonna be back next Sunday, and obviously, go Bucks, and I'll be roasting all your goofy ass punks up in here.
I don't even know what he said. I heard goofy ass and a laugh. I imagine it was something petty. So I'll be having something ready for Caden next time he comes up with something. Because he tried to run off with one little sneaky self. But yeah, this is the call-in show. This is barbershop talk. And people don't listen to me in the beginning. They don't listen to me in the beginning. This show, I'm going to let people talk. I'm going to let people talk. I don't want to control the narrative of what we're talking about. You get what I'm saying? That's not this show for me to control it. I don't want to control it. I want the people that come up to control it. Now, they got so long-winded with that Big Dog and Steven that I had to try to step in. But I don't want to have to do that. I want somebody else to, okay, I want to talk about this, and then it flows like that. But if everybody is just sitting up here and just watching them argue, then I'm going to let them argue. I don't care. I'm not talking either way. I'm barely talking, so it don't really matter to me. You know what I'm saying? So if you up here and you saying you don't like it, you got to have something else to talk about. Move the conversation. I don't want to move the conversation. If I'm controlling everything, I can just sit up here by myself and just have and talk or bring people up one by one like that. You get what I'm saying? But this is a barbershop where we just arguing. In the barbershop, that's how it goes. You have two people arguing about something for 40 minutes. Everybody like, all right, y'all, chill out. All right, y'all, chill out. and they just keep arguing. You know what I'm saying? Somebody almost got to leave for the conversation to go, and that's what this is. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't get in it like that. That's just, if you up here and you want the conversation to move on to something else, have something else to talk about. Because I stopped the conversation and then nobody else said anything. And then Steven and Big Dog, they started right back up with what they started right back up. You know what I'm saying? So that's what this is. I'm not going to control it too much because I want people to just talk. That's what this is. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. And let me say this. This show isn't for everybody. Everybody's not going to like this show. You know, because it's going to get where they're talking over each other because that's just the show. It's going to get redundant sometimes and they get stuck on one topic. That's just the show. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody that subscribes, but this show might not be for you. The Sunday show might not be for you. You might enjoy the car lives more where I'm by myself, or my pregame or postgame, or even the big college football show. The Sunday show ain't for everybody. You might not like it, you know? And hey, I ain't gonna knock you if you don't like it. You don't gotta tell me I don't like the Sunday show. It's fine. Just don't watch it. You don't gotta tell me because it's going. I'm gonna keep doing it like this. You know what I'm saying? Because there's not many channels that do this. It's most of the time it's one-on-one. Shout out to M3 because that's who I really got this from. You know, because he would let people cook. I just took it to the next level, and I just sit back and I just sit back and just chill. You know what I'm saying? So some good conversations. You know, it ain't too much getting on. We're all, you know, kind of waiting for these playoffs to start, and then we get back in our mojo of college football. Right now, it's a little bit dead, but I think it's the calm before the storm because you got Oklahoma and Alabama on Friday. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have to wait all that time. Remember, we had to wait so long to get back into the games. Like, I ain't gonna front this little week. It's felt like 3 weeks we ain't watched college football. You know what I'm saying? But we about to be right back into it. Playoff games at home at these different stadiums, and we about to be cooking again. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it, Ron. I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate it. But yeah, we about to get back to cooking and watching big time games, watching big time players make big time plays, watching big time coaches make coaching blunders or make great coaching calls. We about to get back into it. I can't wait. You know what I'm saying? We got a little break. Before you know it, Thursday, it'll be Thursday, and we got Bama, Oklahoma that Friday. Let's get it. Playoffs. Michigan ain't in it, but I love college football, so let's get to it. I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I'm giving some of my energy to Michigan basketball. It looked like we might be getting a natty. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to toot our own horn, but it looked like we might be getting a natty. You know what I'm saying? So I'm giving them a little more energy. You know, by the time tournament gets here, I'll probably be doing some Michigan tournament stuff, or maybe even by the Big Ten tournament. But you know, I'm getting more comfortable with who all is on the team, Michigan's playing style, all that stuff. So look for that to be coming soon. Probably before the season is over, I'll probably start up with some Michigan basketball stuff. Because I know basketball pretty well. I grew up playing a whole lot of basketball, you know. But yeah, as I said in my beginning monologue, it's a lot of weird stuff going on right now, and it bothers me. Whether it's Spiro, whether it's some of the other people that just post crazy stuff that it really doesn't have anything to do with anything. It's just to, I guess, attack Michigan, but it's weird stuff. Even if it was Ohio State, a Michigan fan did it to Ohio State, it's still weird stuff to me. It's a lot of weird stuff going on right now. I forgot to talk about this. I wanted to talk about it in the beginning. What's this dude name? RJ Young. You know, RJ Young, I'm not on a step meal. I'm not on a step meal, RJ Young. This dude made a Sharon Moore video and starts, I don't know if he was crying or fake crying at the end of that video, but it was disgusting to me. It was disgusting, you know, because he was pushing he's the first black coach and he gets fired and he was the first. Will we get a second? Will we get a second black coach? Because, you know, he just let so many people down. You make me sick. He makes me sick to my stomach. He makes me sick. You on here blubbering. You on here blubbering, bro. Oh, we'll never get another. We'll never get another. Please. We'll never get a. Bro, have some respect for yourself as a black man. Have some respect for yourself. But bro, that was embarrassing. It was embarrassment, bro. And I don't think them was real tears. I think you was doing it for clicks and views. You disgust me. You disgust me. That was some disgusting stuff, bro. On here, whether you was crying for real or if it was fake, bro, have some pride for yourself as a man. As a man. Yeah, what Sharon did was messed up. He won't be the first dude to mess up. He won't be the last dude to mess up. But you to be on here blubbering and crying as a black dude, a grown man, probably in his 40s, bro, you gotta stop. That's disgusting. If we got people that's representing, at this point, I don't want Sharon to represent us, and I dang sure don't want you on there representing us either, crybaby. We'll never make it back. What do we have to do to be in this world? Man, come on. What are you doing? I don't want neither one of y'all representing us. Keep it 100. I don't care how many books you wrote. That's disgusting behavior. Disgusting. Show some pride for yourself as a brother. Please. All that blubbering, feminine stuff. You crying. Oh my God. That's disgusting stuff, bro. I wish I stayed with I still wish I still stayed close to my pops, like living near him. He lives in Memphis. I wish I could have showed him that video of RJ Young so we could have laughed at you. So we could have laughed at him together, father and son, having a laugh at the way you represent yourself online, bro. Would have been a laugh riot. Like, I can hear my pops now. I get what they're saying, John, but why he go over here crying about it? He a grown man crying on camera? I get the man was fired, John, but is it really what you over here crying a grown man? No. The boomers is different, but this dude is. That's all I got, y'all. That's all, because that would have had me hot, even more than what Spiro does. That's just him, but this is some wild stuff by RJ Young. That was wild. So let me run through these supers again, and we're gonna get on out of here. Magnetic, appreciate the $5. Elks, appreciate the $2. Jared Lake, appreciate the 10. Let me go up. The Good Therapist, appreciate the $2. Blue Wolverine, appreciate the 50. And Blue Wolverine is a member for 3 months. You should become a member. You know what I'm saying? And also, shout out to Dom. Appreciate the $10 for treats for Queen and Debo. You know, that's supposed to be Queen's boyfriend. Puppies should be coming soon, Lord willing. So shout out to Queen and Debo. Appreciate the snacks from Dom and Jay Marion. Appreciate the $5 also donating. But That's all I got, y'all. I just wanted to touch on some of that stuff in the call-in show. It is what it is, and crybaby RJ Young, just disgraceful. That's disgraceful to me, but it is what it is. It's a wild world we live in now with social media. This is wild. You never know what you'll see online and people grifting for money, however they can do it. No pride, no shame. It's all out the window. It's all out the window. Just how can I get donations of some money? Sharon Moore, you let so many people down. You let so many people down. But that's all I got for this one, y'all. I appreciate all the callers. Colby, Caden the D's a freak. Shout out to Caden the D's a freak. He's getting better at this. I can't knock a brother for getting better at what he's doing. Maniac, Garrison, Steven, Big Dog, Sonny Ray, and everybody else that I forgot. I appreciate it also. But yeah, like, share, subscribe, and as always, go blue.
It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. It's great to be a